Hello, my lovely friends. It's ThunderCon Thursday! All I do is lie, 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 lie. All I do is lie, 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 lie. All I do is lie, 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 lie. Oh, need to take that right off of Hey, Spade. All right, are you guys ready for Diava Smackdown? Let's go. Oh my God, of course it skipped. Jesus Christ. Can I just have one day where everything just goes right? Like the whole live? That'd be really fucking amazing. She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie and buzz through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge her fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got fight. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. Where... I swear. I swear. Well, it started over. Hey, we're rolling with it today, y'all. Keep tapping the screen, share the live. Let's get everybody in here. Sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie and buzz through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge her fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got fight. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queen. Welcome, Mr. Reed. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Phil and Jim all the Jews. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. A crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits wallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. And that is for you, MAGA, especially you, MAGA men, the most emotional creatures to ever walk the planet. Oh my goodness gracious. Never seen anything like it. But hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. I had to do this background today because that was 18 minutes of lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. After blame Joe Biden, don't blame me. Blame Joe Biden, don't blame me. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm perfect. Absolute nonsense. Utter bullshit. What did he lie about? Jesus fucking Christ.
There is no hope for you if you don't know. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, sure, Patrick. Okay. Libra, liberal girl, I hope you're feeling better today, honey. FJB. Should be FDJT. Fuck that motherfucker. Lying ass bitch. Every single thing he said was a lie. Everything.
Not true.
Mark, did you vote for Trump?
Huh?
Did you vote for Trump?
Obviously.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 22, and I voted in Oregon for him.
Okay.
Is there more, or
What did he not lie about?
nothing? He's a good president.
He lied about everything.
Strong.
No, he lied. Every single thing that came out of his mouth last night, every single thing he said was a lie. I didn't watch CNN. I don't watch CNN. I haven't watched CNN for years. I don't know why you guys always go to CNN, because you think that we're a monolith like you guys who just watch Fox News. I don't watch CNN ever.
And the Daily Wire.
Can you tell me one lie? Can you tell me, did he, okay, let's see. What about the
one lie. Tell me one lie.
That prescription drugs are down 600%?
Yeah, that's true.
So they're paying you to take their medications?
Basically, yeah.
You're an idiot. I'm not, you're disingenuous and you're a liar.
Oh, really?
I get it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sick bastard. Mark Hudson. That's not the first time. But Hudson, thank you. Mark Hudson. Hudson. That's MAGA. They're sick. They're disgusting. They're depraved. And that's it. That's not the first time I've been told they're going to do that to me. Usually it's, I'm going to do that first and then unalive you. So at least he stopped it just great. Well, actually, probably because I dropped him. David, you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 58, and I voted in Florida. Can I ask how old you are?
53, Florida.
Okay. So what was he lying about? That
everything. Everything. Our prescription drugs down 600%.
With the policy of.
I'm sorry. It's a yes or no, man. I'm not doing this nonsense today. I'm not.
Are you just gonna crash?
No, I want you to answer the question. Are prescription drugs down 600%?
On some drugs, yes.
What one? Name one. No. Name one. No. Name one. Name one. Are prescription drugs as a whole down 600%?
Yes, I take insulin. It's down.
So you get paid to take their insulin.
No.
They pay you. So they pay you.
$1,200.
And that's not 600%. They would be paying you.
$35.
They would be paying you if it was 600%.
No, because they were marked up more than 600%.
No, they weren't. 100% would be, it would be 100% means it would be free. 100% means they would be free. 100% means it would be free. 600% means they would be paying you to take it. I am not.
The impression that something cannot be marked up over 100%.
Nothing is down 600%. And Joe Biden is what? Excuse me. Joe Biden is the one who lowered insulin prices down to $35. Then this chuckle fuck reversed it and then wanted to take credit when they brought it back down again. You're a fucking joke.
Can you keep it together?
You're a joke.
How much are your drugs marked up? Guess. much are prescription drugs marked up? Yes. Yes. Can you tell me? Yes. It's not 100%. Like 2,000%.
You're just lying, so I'm just not entertaining your foolishness. I'm not entertaining your foolishness.
How much?
I'm not entertaining your foolishness.
How much are prescription?
I don't know how many times I have to tell you that I'm not entertaining your foolishness.
So you think if he says it?
Tell me.
It's impossible is what you're saying. Drugs are marked up way more than 600%.
Another ignorant maggot, that's true.
Well, tell me what they're marked up, dear.
Don't call me dear.
Well, seriously.
You misogynistic piece of fucking shit. Okay. Okay. I don't do the dear, boo-boo, poopsie, sweetie, fuck off. Misogyny, that's why you voted for him. Shaggy, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
23, Florida.
Fucking Florida, man. Surrounded by you idiots.
Oh, we're the idiots.
Yes.
Did you like Obama's deportation methods?
We're not talking about Obama.
Oh,
No, we're talking about Donald Trump. I'm not talking about Obama. We're not going back to 2009, okay? We're right here in 2025. We're right here in 2025. We're right here in 20. This is not the same thing. You're a liar.
Yeah, it is.
It is not. We did not have ICE agents, mass ICE agents going around the streets, kidnapping people out of their cars, out of their houses, out of their jobs. That didn't happen. It's not the same fucking thing. And if you get your fucking spaghetti ass brain and put two brain cells, make sure 2 brain cells touch, and then we can talk.
Okay, well, let me just say this then. When I was a kid and I was in elementary school, one of my friend's parents was taken by an ICE agent out of his vehicle. That was during Obama's administration.
Anecdotes don't count. You can't do anecdotes. Anecdotes can't be proven. So you can't tell me a personal story.
Yeah,
anecdotes cannot be verified.
You have fucking Ku Klux Klan members running for your state government.
All right.
Under your.
That's you guys. That's not us. Who does the Triple K vote for now? These people are fucking insane. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Likening this shit to Obama. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are so stupid. It's painful. Fucking ignoramuses. Absolute idiocy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Every single person. Every single person. Crash out kings. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Manny, I'm not bringing you up. It's fucking 423, man. I want to talk to a Trump supporter who's excited about the Patriot dividends that they're giving all the service members at $1,776. Who's excited for it? Come on. Request up. Nothing is coming true. Nothing. None of your propaganda, none of your crap is coming true. You're literally just lying. Meemaw, don't give away the game. Shh. MAGA are stupid. They don't know. So I want them to come up here excited about those Patriot dividends. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Where are you, kings? What do you guys think about that warrior? The warrior. The Patriot dividends. I know what it is. Y'all stop putting it in the comment section. They're dumb, remember? They're going to come up here all excited that Trump's doing something good. You're giving away the answer. You guys are horrible. All right, flash goal is 40 ice cream cones. 40 different people send one ice cream cone. Y'all be giving away the game. You know they're dumb. They're going to come up here and be like, oh, yeah, we got the Patriot dividends for our warriors. Hell yeah, go Trump. Hell yeah. That's true. I am assuming they can read. That is true. Hell yeah. Thank you, Trump, for feeding me dirt. Looking forward to the Trump Center. You get this chuckle fuck. They're renaming the Kennedy Center the Trump Kennedy Center because the people he put on the board, which are all sycophants, are like, we want to nominate Trump to change the name. Jesus fucking Christ. Just can't. This is crazy. It is so embarrassing. It is so fucking embarrassing. It is so fucking embarrassing. He was suffering some type of narcissistic abuse or narcissistic injury last night because all he did was whatever speech he was supposed to give, he was pissed because he just came out yelling. Came out yelling. Prosecution isn't enough for Biden. Oh, bummer. Both Bushes and Eddie Clinton. These people are seriously fucking delusional. It is so sad. It is so sad. They have zero evidence that Biden did anything. And there's insurmountable evidence against Donald Trump. But yet they believe Biden belongs in prison. It is insane to me. Insane. Unbelievable. Make sure you guys all do your daily heart me. I have my gift goal today, which is the little Santa hat. But also, if you click on my bio, there is a gift gallery. There's only 2 out of 12 of the gift gallery that's been met. If you want to help with my gift gallery, I would really appreciate that. Oh, thank you, AZ Mike. Hurry for the mode who muted capture mod. Okay. I am not delusional in any way, shape, or form. Biden's out eating ice cream and living his best life while he's trying to beat cancer. What is his obsession with Obama and Biden? Because they're better than him and people love them. He knows everyone hates him. Thank you, Tilda. He knows everyone hates him. Oh yeah, they definitely gave him something to speed up his speaking last night. Thank you, Tilda. Oh, thank you, Aaron. You guys are going through my gift gallery, aren't you? Thank you so much. Something was used to speed up his speaking. I'll get to the Patriot games, y'all. There's always something going on. Don't think I don't know. I know everything. Everything that's going on. Everything. You just can't verbally diarrhea it all out at the beginning. Oh, I can't say that, Janice. He either borrowed some K from Musk or some Addies. Nope. Biden never was accused or did anything having to do with Coca-Cola. You people are literally insane. Yeah, don't say the names of the Derek, are you butthurt, honey bun? Come on up, big boy. Are you okay? You okay? Right? Sleepy Joe, but he was on snow. You people make no sense. You guys are fucking stupid. It's just stupid. Yeehaw! Bubbo, get over here. Oh my god. Anyway, if you vote for Trump, hit the yes request. Gotta move the blanket so the dog doesn't go on it. You should come out of your mom's basement to get. Oh my god, I'm 53 years old, dumb fuck. This is my house. Come out of your mom's basement. People are so stupid. Like, they're so dumb. Why don't you come out of your mom's basement? It's my fucking house. I'm in Florida, bitch. We don't have basements. We'd be in the water. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. 600 people on here. You got another accusation. Exactly. Thank you for seeing it. Grown women do not live in their parents' basements. Grown men do. Who don't want to work. Moving back in with mommy and daddy. I've been in this house for 15 years. It's mine. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. It was another accusation because he probably lives in his mom's basement. That is not misogynistic. You don't know what misogyny is. One for you. You gotta know what words mean. You gotta know what they mean. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, guys. All right, let's talk about some things here. Oh, RFK Jr. today. The American Academy of Patrick loses HHS funding after criticizing JFK Jr. or RFK Jr., excuse me. Trump's HHS secretary says reducing sudden infant deaths, improving teen and young adult health, preventing birth defects, quote unquote, no longer align with the department's mission or priorities. So trying to get rid of sudden infant death, improving teen and young adults' health, preventing birth defects are no longer aligned with the department's mission or priorities. It's all about the kids. Save the children, am I right? Am I right? Save the children. You people are sick. Sick, sick, sick. They don't give a fuck about children unless they're diddling them. Bunch of fucking kitty diddlers. Literal sociopaths, yes. Literal sociopaths. Jay Brown, why don't you just come up and talk instead of just spamming? Tim Walz wants to be king. Tim Walz wants to be king. What the fuck are you even talking about? You sound like an idiot. Tim Walz isn't even in the spotlight. He's not in government. What the fuck are you talking about? Cali, whatever, Cali for sure. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
California, 40.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
No, we're just interested in your conversation, and I was just curious on your opinion. Do you think it's only one-sided as far as the rhetoric that is concerned on the conversation, regardless of political affiliation?
150,000%. Because there's nothing you can tell me on the left side that is as harmful, is as dangerous, and is as crazy and radical as on the right wing right now. No comparison. Zero.
Right. It's not about comparison. So
Oh, it is about comparison.
That there is wrongdoing.
No, it is. Tell me what the Democrats have done wrong.
So that's the thing of it is that you're trying to fit a prejudice ideology narrative so I can.
No, I don't do this. I don't do this. No. I don't do this pseudo intellectual bullshit.
Why does my sentence interrupt your thought?
It's my fucking live. If you don't like it, piss off.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly. So what on the left is radical? What on the left is as radical as kidnapping people off the streets?
Is that what I communicate?
What on the left is as radical as kidnapping people?
Communicate with you that there's wrongdoing.
Tell me what the Democrats have done wrong.
I'll take the.
Tell me what the Democrats have done wrong.
Thank you.
Tell me what the Democrats have done wrong. So you run away. Oh, I'll take the W. You didn't get shit. You're stupid. There's no comparison between the left and the right. None. Zero comparison. Payaso. Roaches for raid. And he fucking ran. He thinks running away means he won. I'll take the W. I'll leave with my cookie and go home. Can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Are there any Trump supporters in here that are excited about the Patriot dividends? The $1,776 given to active military. Come on, I'm dying to talk to you. Come on. Who's excited? Who's excited? That 1776 dividend. I don't know, Johnny. Come on up. Are you excited about it? Come on, Johnny. Come on up. The truth 1776 isn't even coming up, even though I'm talking about 1776. What a pussy. Big, fat, poo, say. Big, fat, poo, say. Big, fat one. Big, fat one. Big, fat one. Oh, I guess he didn't like being called a pussy. So easy. So easy. Are you excited? Oh, wait, well, hold on. Did you vote for Trump?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
38.
Okay. What state did you vote in?
Colorado.
Okay. So are you excited about these $1,776 Patriot dividends are giving to the...
No, don't care about that. I'm glad that the drugs are being kept out of the country.
Except for it's not.
Except for they are.
Except for it's not.
They are.
Where does most of
Except for they are.
where does most of the substances come from, honey bun?
Oh, Canada. Doesn't matter. There's
Yeah,
less
no.
drinks
No, 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 no.
Yes, it is.
You're very emotional. No. The majority of the rugs don't come from Venezuela.
This went crazy. Never said they did.
And he has not stopped any substances from coming in the country. He hasn't stopped any. He hasn't stopped.
That's a lie.
He hasn't stopped.
Plain and simple.
He hasn't stopped.
A lie. Plain and simple.
He hasn't stopped.
Yes, he has.
Proof.
Yes,
Give me a source. Go.
Yes, it had.
Nope.
No, you prove to me.
No, I want a source. I can't prove a negative. So you have to tell me that has worked. You have to prove it's worked. Go.
No, you
Go.
You said it has.
Go. Give me a source. Go.
Go ahead and prove it.
www.
Prove it.
What is okay? Well, I can't prove a negative. So go ahead and come back when you find your spine, or have a source. God, they're all so fucking dumb. Like straight up, just dumb. Just dumb. I know what you meant, Pup. Hosted it run. I told you to give me proof, and you refused to provide proof. So when you find your spine, you can come back. And if you're talking about the Mexican cartel, ask Donald Trump why he let 17 members of the gang members' family move into America. You guys don't give a shit about substances. Shut the fuck up. He wanted me to prove a negative. You're an idiot. Oh, I just saw it come in. Sorry, Savannah. Thank you for the $15. You helped me in a time I needed it most. Thank you for all you do. You are an amazing human being. I know it's not much, but happy holidays to you and your kiddos. Thank you, Savannah. That was so nice. Thank you, Savannah. If you guys want to help support me, my Cash App Venmo is right here in this little blue banner here. That was so nice, Savannah. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, he's a pussy, so we're just going to get rid of him. All right. Amitri, are you here? I'm in Florida. If you vote for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're over on Twitch or YouTube and you want to call in and debate me, I'll put the number in the chat, even though it is in the description if you didn't see it. But you can call in. Because everybody on TikTok seems to be scared to come talk to me. Was somebody asking a bunch of personal questions? you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Where are you, MAGA? I cannot find you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Hey, Matt, thank you for the Santa hat. I'm not worth spitting on, much less talking to. Ooh, you're attracted to me. I see. Well, then you're going to get the mute boy. Okay, Texas Latino for life. Johnny J. Payaso. I think somebody has a crush. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, guys. These people think that they're men. MAGA's so kinky. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, guys. Let's go. Where are you? Do I have any mods in here? Do I have any mods that will make a quick commercial? I've got to go run in the other room. Men are people who hit the gym and act like they're strong. Oh, God, Brandon, please don't tell me that's what you think of. Man. Ooh. Ugh. I've seen the photos that they released today. Gross. The ones with the girls with the writing all down the different body parts. Weird as fuck. Thank you, Allie. We do a quick commercial. I'll be right back.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. Make sure to tap in that screen, doing all the good things that we like to do for you. MAGA in here, make sure you're requesting up and talking to Diava when she gets back. In the meantime, make sure you share your screen, send your heartbeats, do all the good things. Send Diava gifts, whatever I think was her thing. Her gifting goal is the Santa hat right now. So make sure you're giving her that if you can. And we're gonna just sit here and chat while Diava is going to the toilet. So how is everyone? I'm not usually here this early. Oh man, I saw Trump's speech, gloating, whatever you want to call it. I want that 18 minutes of my life back. Yeah, that's where she's gone, I think.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm back.
There she's back.
Had to run to the other end of the house. Okay. Thank you so much, Allie.
I heard about them, like, I know I'm technically not a TikTok bot, but I ran over here.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, he definitely had something to speed up his speech last night. Lord Jesus Christ. All right, you want to go through some of the fact checks from last night? He claimed inflation is stopped. No photos of DJT. These were of Epstein. Some girls' body parts with writings on them. He said that when he took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years. And some would say in the history of our country. Lie. The year-over-year inflation rate in the last full month of the Biden administration, December 2024, was 2.9. It was 3.0 in January 2025, and then 3.0 in September of 2025. So he didn't inherit shit. Grocery prices. He said eggs are down 82%. No. He said groceries are down, and the average grocery prices are up 1.9 from November 2024 and about 1.2 from January 2025. The White House told CNN on Thursday morning the president was referring to wholesale egg prices. No, he wasn't. Nobody talks about wholesale. The wholesale. When you go to the grocery store, are you thinking about the wholesale price of eggs? No. Trump drug prices will have been cut by 400, 500, even 600%. These figures are mathematically impossible. If the president magically got the companies to reduce their prices of all of their drugs to zero, that would be 100% cut. Like I said. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country, and some states just hit $1.99. The AAA national average is $2.90. No state had an average below Oklahoma's $2.39, $2.33. Oh, plus it's winter blend, which means it always goes down in the winter. He also repeated his false claim that there has been $18 trillion secured in investments. I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment in the United States. This figure is fiction. Just because a country says we're going to invest X amount of dollars, that's not securing it. That's literally just someone saying words. He's saying he ended 8 wars in 10 months. We don't even have to go through that one. We've gone through that one again. Oh, yeah, and he claimed 25 million migrants entered the country under Biden. The federal government had recorded under 11 million nationwide encounters with migrants during that administration. 25 million! Is there any Trump supporters in here? Any Trump supporters in here? I'm looking for Trump voters to come up and talk. Let's go. Where are you? Can you imagine still saying that you're part of MAGA? Yeah. How embarrassing. Doodle, I invited you up, boo. Come on up. I don't answer questions in the comment section. Happy birthday, Jenna. If you stick around or come back at 6 at friendly time, I'll sing to you. How embarrassing to still be a MAGA. How embarrassing. It's not fair, says Doodle. It's not fair. Life ain't fair, Buttercup. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, Doodle. Aw, there you are. How you vote for Trump?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. Did you vote for Trump?
I'm a conservative. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Conservative.
Okay. How old?
I have a question for you.
How old? Hold on, real quick. How old are you? Because you have to be 18 and up. So I'm just asking how old you are.
Sure. I'm 55, almost 56.
Okay. And what state did you vote in? And that's just for me. I'm just curious.
I'm in the state of Texas.
Okay. Go ahead.
But I do have a question. Well, let me make a statement. I never argue with people. That's how I'm raised. I do not argue. I do feel everyone has a choice, so I don't argue with people. But I'm finding that as I go to these different sites, that's the common goal here. For example, I was simply trying to just go through here and make statements, but nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to argue.
Well, I do. People come to lives to watch interactions. They don't want to just come and sit and listen to me talk to myself.
Okay.
So we have
have
conversations. I don't necessarily have to debate you. It's not really a debate. I prefer conversations because I think that that you saying that you're a conservative, that I can't square away how you could still be a supporter of Donald Trump, because he just added another $4 trillion to our debt in the first 9 months. So I don't understand, because conservatives used to stand for fiscal responsibility and trying to, for being fiscally conservative. This man is taken from the poor. He cut Medicaid, food assistance, all these different programs to a tune of $1 trillion in order to give tax breaks to millionaires, billionaires, and corporations. And in the meantime, adding $4 trillion to our national debt.
But there's so much you can't just sum it up in that one little sentence, though. Everything you just said.
I just did.
That's the whole point, though. There's so many other things happening around everything you just said.
Like what?
For example, just a second. When I hear people say he's doing this, all of these negatives, what about all these other things that are happening right now as well? When we do talk about things that are happening, all the different war situations, I heard you laughing about.
He hasn't ended any wars. None, not a one. Not Israel, Gaza, not Ukraine, Russia. He had nothing to do with the conflict with the Philippines. The prime minister came out and said he had absolutely nothing to do with their peace talks. He's taking credit for things he never did. So if you could tell me something that he did positive, I'd be happy.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you're saying he hasn't done these things?
No, he has not.
Okay. So whenever I hear people, I'll just say let me go this way. Because you and I can go back and forth. He did, he didn't. Let's do this. At what point, let me say this. We have politicians in our family. So that's another reason I'm always very, very careful at what I do say, because my upbringing has always been find a solution, to not be a part of the problem, find a solution.
Well, Donald Trump has come up with zero solutions other than taking things away from people and giving it to the rich.
Okay.
Thank you,
But
Conrad.
I try to not look at it that way.
But that's real. That's reality, though. You can spin it.
You are correct.
I know I'm correct.
You're living in your reality. That is reality.
No, there's only one reality. We're both living.
And that's your reality.
No, please stop. Please stop saying no. There's only ma'am. Okay, no, I won't. You won't let me get a fucking word in edgewise. I will unmute you and let you talk, but do not talk over me. I am the host. I will give you a chance, but there's only one reality. There's not my reality and your reality. There is one reality. There's one reality, and it's the truth. Because you want to think a different way doesn't mean that it's reality. There's one reality that we're all living right now. You can see it through a different lens. I get that. But there's only one reality. I invited you to unmute your mic. It should be in the middle of your screen. You just have to accept it. And it'll unmute the mic for you. If not, there's a little microphone at the bottom of the screen next to the comment box. You can just click that. Because I know that Donald Trump and what's her face? What's that lady? Can't think of her name. Blonde girl from his last administration, the press secretary.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I sure can. They came up with the word alternative facts. And there is no alternative facts. Alternative facts are just lies.
Okay, and I do appreciate you not yelling, and I do appreciate it, because too many people cannot have conversations, and that's what bothers me. People won't talk.
Kellyanne Conway, thank you.
Sorry.
Kellyanne Conway, the chat was telling me the name I couldn't remember, the press secretary who coined the phrase.
What I'm saying just a moment ago when you said this is reality, I accept that's, but you have to understand, for some people, that's not their reality. Everyone has their own reality. This is the reality you're living in.
But that's what happened. But that's what happened with the big, beautiful bill. They transferred the biggest transfer of wealth from the poor and working class to the millionaires, billionaires, and corporations. That is what the bill was. That's not my reality. It's what the bill did. You're absolutely entitled to your own opinion, but there's only one set of facts. That's all. And that's what happened with that bill that was passed. It hasn't hit yet, by the way. I'm just letting you know. The worst parts of the bill with the Medicaid and the SNAP and all of those things aren't set to kick in until December of 2026. He strategically did that after the midterm elections because he knows it's going to hurt a lot of people and he would lose a lot of votes. So they strategically made it happen in December of 2026 after the midterms.
Okay, so let me back up for just a moment though. But what I want to hear from people on all sides, there are the independents there are independents as well. What I would like for once to finally hear, instead of hearing people constantly screaming at one another and wanting people to die, wanting people this, wanting it.
I don't know who you. I was gonna say I don't. Just so you know, and anybody who's I do this every single day, 7 days a week, from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, every single day. I have for 19 months, and I have only missed 2 days, including every holiday. Okay, I do this all the time. I have never heard a single left-leaning person or anyone on the Democrat side in leadership or on this app, as far as my mutuals on here, that have ever advocated for political violence or for anyone to unalive, ever.
Well, I'm glad to hear that on your app, so that's good to know on yours. So I think good. That is great. That's great. And I'm glad to hear you're someone that's on here that's not advocating for things like that. I go through here and just today, because I just like to go through and hear what people are saying, to hear what's going on out there, just to hear what people are saying. It's always good to hear what people that don't believe like you believe, just to hear, to get a view of other people. It's always important. It's always important to hear what people around you are feeling and seeing, so you do have a feel. Because like you just said a moment ago, we all have different views, and until we all decide to work together and to figure this thing out, it's going to continue the way it is right now. Well, when I first came on,
real quick before you go on, can I just adjust that?
Sure.
The left has been trying for years and years and years and years to come together and try to tell you guys, like we were warning you that Project 2025 was what Donald Trump's whole agenda was going to be. He claimed he knew nothing about it, and obviously that was a lie because it's almost 50% complete. And we were trying to warn you what he was going to do. We warned you that he was going to do a lot of these things that he's doing. You guys said we were rage baiting, we were fear mongering, we were just, hysterical, we were crazy, all of those things. We tried to come together. We tried to work with you to help you see what was coming and all of those. Now, the far right has gone too far. They are so extreme that we're turning in. This is turning into fascism. And if I was living in 1930s and 40s Germany, I would not be coming together with the Nazi party. And that is what the extreme right wing of this party has become. You guys are like the Gestapo. He is going around the country kidnapping people off the streets, kidnapping them out of their cars, out of their homes, out of their jobs, throwing them on the ground with masked agents who don't identify themselves, don't know where these people are being taken. This is not deportation. Deportation is a legal process that you go in front of a judge, and the judge writes a deportation order, and they are sent back to their country of origin. What they are doing is kidnapping people and throwing them into internment camps. All of these Chrome facilities, Alligator, Alcatraz. I'm in Florida. I'm a couple hours away from Alligator, Alcatraz, okay? In the Chrome facility. And all of these places, they're just imprisoning them. They're not deporting them. And then Obrego Garcia, the guy that they erroneously sent to El Salvador and had to bring back. Ever since he's been back, they've tried to send him to Liberia, to Sudan. None of these places he's from. They're just trying to get rid of people. That's not deportation. That's inhumane and it's cruelty. And so when you say you want us to come together, we can't come together with people that are kidnapping people off the streets. There's just no way to do that because what you're doing is inhumane and it's wrong, it's illegal, and it's unconstitutional.
Well, what I'll say to that is I won't, because no matter what I say, my version of that, we won't agree. Why don't we say we'll agree to disagree to that?
But that's the facts. That's what's happening.
What I'll say is we'll agree to disagree to that, because me living in Texas, I know what's occurring in Texas. I 100%, I know what's occurring in Texas. So for me to sit here and just to take up your time, and I won't, to go through all that here in the state of Texas, there's no reason for me to do so. I do hear you. I hear 100% what you're saying, but I won't, again, whatever I have to say
what's
right
happening
now
in Texas?
Have any bearing. It will change your mind.
What is occurring? I don't live in Texas, so fill me in. What is happening in Texas?
We way before it ever started anywhere else throughout the United States, when any of this started, before anyone even knew people were flooding in down at the border, when we were telling people way down at the border this was happening, when the last administration was saying this isn't happening, the border's closed.
That's what
I'm saying. We're opening up a whole nother thing, and I don't want to go there, because no matter what I say, it's going to be just, that's what.
Well, but the thing is hold on.
This is the main thing I do.
Hold on, just 1 second.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What happened? The thing is you have to understand why. Okay.
I think that's what I'm saying. We're always going to disagree. I don't want to go backwards.
No, I'm saying
you and I could do. You and I.
Jesus
honestly,
Christ,
woman! Being kind.
I'm trying.
We can do this all day.
I'm trying, but you're just wrong, because the Biden administration,
when
the border.
That's where I'm going to disagree. I'm not wrong.
You are. When the border was when they put in Title 42 when the pandemic happened, that's the one and only time the border was actually closed. Because
it's never been closed. That's the sad thing. I know people who worked on the border. It's never been closed. They weren't allowed.
Okay, they restricted. They restricted who could come in during Title 42. That's what the purpose was.
It was a nightmare. It was a mess and a big nightmare.
You're not listening.
I am listening. That's why I'm answering. I'm telling you. But
listen.
Since you're being so kind, that's why I just want to stop that conversation.
What is Title? Yeah, because you're wrong. You're wrong. You're just absolutely categorically wrong. What did Title?
That's why we're all having a hard time. That's why our country's like it is right now. I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be right. You're gonna be wrong. And again, I do appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna
I'm just going to have to mute you at this point. Title 42. Title 42 expulsion is the removal by the U.S. government of a person who had recently been in a country where a communicable disease was present. The extent of authority for contagion-related expulsions is set out by law under Section 362. So when they had Title 42 in, it was because they didn't want people coming in from communicable diseases, other countries that had C-19, to come here. So when Joe Biden saw that there was a buildup on the other side of the border of people wanting to come, okay, we knew that there was a buildup of people because they were not permitted to come in at that time. So when Joe Biden wanted to keep Title 42 in a little bit longer because he saw the buildup on the other side of the border, but the Supreme Court of the United States told him he could not, because it would be unconstitutional once the pandemic was declared over. He had no choice but to go back to Title 8 and allow people to come in. It had nothing to do with Joe Biden or his administration allowing it. It's what the law allows. It was not Joe Biden. Title 8 is the border policy we had to go back to from Title 42, which means if you want to claim asylum in this country, you have to be on U.S. soil to do it. You have to step foot on U.S. soil in order to claim asylum. You can't do it from your home country. You can't do it from there. You have to be on U.S. soil. That's what Title 8 says. They're only following our laws. That's all.
May I add something to that?
Sure.
Okay. And once again, I appreciate you being kind and letting me speak. All of this that people are stating and you reading and all that, I understand there's laws put into place for reasons. But I'm here to say, for people who know people who were down there, people who had the ranches down there, speaking with people, unless you know, see, or were
but
there.
That's anecdotal. That's stuff you can't do anecdotal personal experiences because they can't be proven. They can't be proven. So just because you knew ranchers that had a problem, no one's without problems in this country. But to demonize and villainize all immigrants, that they're all bad, is disingenuous.
Is happening and it's seen with the eyes.
And that's called anecdotal.
Happening.
You're just a racist, ma'am. You're just a racist, ma'am. You're just racist.
I'm sorry. How can we be racist if we have Hispanics in our family?
You can still be racist.
That's not fair.
I could be married to a black man and still be racist.
Okay. But can I just make a final statement? Now, but I do appreciate it. I'm gonna make a final statement and then I'll let you go back to everybody else because I'm sure other people have lots of opinions. But no, I'm so grateful that you let me speak, because what I have found today, because I just happened to get on today and just kind of go through stuff, and here's the one thing I have noticed. I will be very honest with you, and maybe this is something that with your site, maybe you could pull more people like myself. If you want more people like me, you may not want people like myself. You may not want people that are conservative or on the other side, as we're called, or the MAGAs, whatever y'all want to refer to us as. I wish what we'd be referred to as other Americans that maybe just disagree with it,
what I want people to do,
but we're not.
What I want is people to stop being racist bigots and demonizing.
See, that's not fair.
It is fair. It's a fair assessment, because I have never. I lived in. I lived.
You don't know.
I do know your heart based on who you voted for.
That's not fair.
I do know your heart based on who you voted for.
You a name for the things you just have said, calling me. You don't even know me. You know nothing about my background.
Are you white?
That's not fair.
Are you white like me?
Isn't that interesting?
Are you white?
That interesting?
I'm asking, are you white like I am?
I am a white female woman.
Okay, same with me. And if you are white in this country, you are inherently racist, because our system is built on racism. It absolutely is. And until you do the work, I have been working on it for many, many years, because we have things in our head that are just there. So you have to actively work to become anti-racist. It's not enough just to say, "Oh, I'm not racist." You have to do the work to become anti-racist. You have to do the work. Otherwise, you are inherently racist. I am too. I'm not saying just you.
So,
I am too.
May I add, what is your for you to say that, because I'm in the healthcare, I have a medical degree. What is your background for you to say that? And I'm not being ugly or judgmental. What is your background?
I don't understand what you mean background. What healthcare has to do with it?
In education, what is your background? I'm just curious.
I was a court reporter for 15 years, and now I'm a paralegal.
Okay.
And so I
Are you basing that on what you've seen come through the court systems, or what are you basing that on?
I'm basing
what are you truly basing?
I'm
just what
basing.
you've eyewitnessed, or what are you basing that statement on?
No, I am not basing it on
What are you
anything to
basing
do.
it on, though?
I have nothing. I'm not basing anything on my career whatsoever. I am
Are you
basing it.
that on your feelings? What are you basing it on?
Yeah, my mods have had enough. You won't let me talk. I'm so.
No, go ahead.
if-
I'll give you the floor.
You've got to understand how patient I'm being, because they know how I'm usually in talking. And I have given you more grace than I've given any person on this
No,
panel
I
in 19
appreciate
months.
it, because nobody else will talk to anyone. So I appreciate that. Go
Okay.
ahead. I'll let you talk.
Because our country, our Constitution was based and built for white men. It's been racist from the inception of this country. We had to add amendments to give other people rights. But in this country, only white landowners had any of those rights. And so we've had to fight for other people to get those rights throughout the 250-year history of this country. So from the inception of this country and the founding of this country, it's been based and built for white men. And so it's a system. That's where the term systemic racism comes in. It's because it's throughout the system. And so if you're born in this country, especially like I, as a white woman who has every fucking privilege in the world, my color, my skin can keep me from nothing. Or have anyone look at my name and be like, don't want to interview me for a job or anything. I have the privilege of my white skin never interfering with anything that I want to do. That's not the same for people of color. And so I started reading books, watching documentaries, learning how to become anti-racist instead of just, I'm not racist, because it's inherent in our system. And I'm not telling you that as a shame, like you're racist, I'm pointing it out as holding up a mirror to you as a fellow white woman, that unless you do the work to get through some of the biases that are just ingrained in our mind and ingrained in our society, then, and you talk about people, you tokenize it's called tokenizing. When you said you have Hispanic members in your family, that's called tokenizing. Doesn't mean that you're still not racist. Because, it's really, I know this is a lot in one session, so I'm sorry.
You're fine.
But just like, and I don't tokenize my kids. Like you didn't hear me say back to you. I'm only telling you this now, and I'm fully aware it's going to sound like tokenizing, but I'm not. I'm just letting you know. I didn't come back to you and say, well, my 2 adult kids are half Mexican. I didn't say that. They're just my kids, right? I don't tokenize my kids because they're half Mexican. It doesn't matter. They're just my kids. And so I don't say, well, I have brown people in my family, because that's what you call tokenizing. And so I've had to learn. I've learned on this app, just since I've been doing this, I learned what microaggressions were. I had no idea. And I had some of my friends of color come up and tell me, hey, what you just said is a microaggression of racism. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know. And ever since I knew better, I did better. And so you don't know what you don't know. And so that's why I said, when you do the work to become anti-racist, otherwise, it's just in us, because it's in society. It's in the system. That's all. And so unless you're actively trying not to, and like, I know Donald Trump, he demonizes and dehumanizes immigrants. He has said on 4 or 5 different occasions that they're not even human. And that's dehumanizing language is exactly what Hitler did. Because he dehumanized the Jewish people. So when they started doing atrocious things to them, people thought they deserved it. And that's exactly what's happening right now with immigrants. He has demonized them as rats and not human and rapists and unalivers and all of this stuff. And it's not true. He called the Somalis in Minnesota garbage and, horrible things. And so now that they're doing horrific things to them by kidnapping them and throwing them into prison camps and all this kind of stuff, you guys think they deserve it. And they don't. They're human.
You're in a category again, you guys. But
they're human beings before they're immigrants, they're human beings. And they're worthy of dignity and not being kidnapped and hunted down like animals.
I guess for me, overall, like I said, I am from a conservative family, and generation of conservative family.
Me too.
They're our family.
Me too. My parents are MAGA. My mom, my dad, my brother, my estranged husband, my in-laws, they're all part of MAGA. All of them. All of them. I had to deconstruct from my upbringing because I was never taught to be anti-racist. I was taught just don't say the N word.
Again, I don't feel that I'm racist at all. That's not a word in my vocabulary. Let's put it that that's not a word in my vocabulary. I don't seek out to look at people of color. I look at people how their skin color is or where they're from. That's not what I do on a daily basis.
But you are when you're talking about immigrants.
Is any of that. So that's not how I don't even think of things like that. So to hear all that's very foreign to me, I guess is what I'm saying. That's just not.
Well, maybe you should listen. And maybe take a personal inventory because I just told you that
that's not my world. I don't think like that. That's not my world.
Sure.
So that's very foreign to me. That's very, very foreign. Everything you just said today, it's just not my world. My world that's not my world. But and that's not saying I'm not trying to come across as being
I bet you don't. I bet you don't see color either, huh?
I don't look at people like that. I look at everyone as equal. I don't have to look at people like that. I don't.
Well, that's the problem. Because you're supposed, you are, yes,
look at people like that.
Yes, you are supposed to see color. You are. You're supposed to see the color.
Look at people with color. I'm not a racist.
Because you have to see their color to appreciate them for who they are.
You just told me not to look at people with color. I don't look at people like that. That's not how we were raised. My mother was raised in Mississippi.
Whatever.
So I was taught.
Yeah, the very racist place.
We don't. Thank you. There you go.
I'm proud. Thank you for the $10 Cash App. No need to call me out. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I won't say your name because you said I didn't need to. But thank you. I really appreciate the donation. And I'm proud to be doing the work.
But can I just say something real quick before we hang up? Just real quick.
Yeah. Do you ever see the movie Mississippi Burning?
Can I just say something to you just real quick before we hang up before I hang up and let you have your show back?
I already said yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. The one thing I just wish, because the moment I came on and I find one thing that's very trending with people like yourself, and I do give you kudos for, like I said, you let me talk and you've talked a long time, and I do give you kudos for that. But the one trending thing that I notice everyone that's doing on your side of the board, whatever you want to call it, y'all seem to be very, very upset. You're very upset.
We are. If you're not upset, then you're not paying attention to what's happening in this country. Donald Trump has taken the Constitution and wiped his ass with it. He is absolutely breaking law after law.
Can I just have the last word and I'll let you go and I'll be done? You want to hear from me?
Well, that's not true.
I'm not angry though, but here's the thing.
You should be.
But I'm not angry at you. I'm not angry at you. I live in the greatest.
Yeah, because I voted for your rights. I voted for you to have rights that your state of Texas won't even let you have. I know you don't care.
My family fought in wars so that we
can. And so has all of my family too. Val is a fellow Texan here. I wanted to bring Val up. He's usually my co-host every day, but he wasn't here for a while.
Oh, well, that's great. Like I said, I'm a patriot. I'm all about people who fought for us.
You're not a patriot.
I am diehard patriot.
You don't even know the term.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm trying to be kind. I'm not trying to fight with anybody. I'm not here to fight.
Listen to what
Here's the word.
Okay,
here's the last.
Okay, hold on, Doodle.
I'm not going to listen to a piece of shit woman in this state that downs women every day because of their white privilege. Okay, I'm not going to listen to people. I'm not going to listen to people like you that come up and actually make this state worse. More brutal, more unkind, and not helping others in this state.
And deadly for women in your state.
Absolutely. And ma'am, I want to make something really clear. When I say I'm from the state of Texas, I want to make sure that you understand. I'm part of the Hills, the Whites, and the Fannons. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
Y'all have a lovely day, and just keep doing what you're doing. If that's what makes y'all happy.
Get the fuck out.
Why are you so angry? I don't understand the anger.
The anger is for people like you that do not understand.
What did I do to you, though? What did I do to you? I'm simply in a room trying to talk.
But to this state as well. The damage that people like you do to this state on a daily basis.
I personally have done something. I pay my taxes every day.
So do we.
Who did you vote for?
Who did did you vote for?
I voted for Kamala Harris. Who'd you vote for?
Oh, good Lord.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted so Kamala wouldn't be my president.
Enough fucking said.
That's why.
But
And I told you racism.
I'm a
Racism.
female, and you're talking to, look at it as a
Ma'am,
gentleman talking to
you
a
gave
female.
up that card when you decided to make that vote.
Yep. And she
To
said,
have a man talk to a female the way you're talking,
Ma'am,
How does-
it's not a gentleman.
quiet, piggy.
Right.
Now, see, you were being very kind.
No,
to
that's
the
what
female.
Donald Trump said. That's what he told a female reporter. That's what he told a female reporter. And I'm talking about you right now. See, you didn't like it, and Donald Trump said that to a female reporter.
This is why us conservative ladies are like, what
Miss,
is
Ladies.
What are you conservative? I bet you can't
Why?
even. I bet you can't even give me the definition of conservative.
Okay, I do wish y'all well,
What's
and I
the
do hope
definition of
somehow
conservative,
y'all can
ma'am?
get it together.
What's
And
the
y'all's
definition of
party will
conservative?
come together. My party can all come together, and eventually we can all, as Americans, we can
Nope.
figure
No,
this
ma'am.
out.
We are
Because
not
y'all
going to
are
come
going
together
to
with
continue to have this
fascists.
divide.
We are not going to come together with fascists here.
That's exactly what I said earlier. And I explained the whole thing to her, how we're turning to a fascist state. And if this was 1930s or 40s Germany, we would not be coming together with the Schnazis. Okay, we wouldn't be doing that, and we're not going to do that now, because what's happening in this country is no different. It's the same playbook. It is literally the same playbook that happened in 1930s and 40s Germany. We just haven't gotten to unaliving them yet.
What would make you two very happy, though? I mean, nothing seems to make y'all happy. Okay, Trump is gone. Then what would make y'all happy after that? I mean, once he's gone, what's going to make you happy?
Civility and understanding the Constitution of this country, the laws that were put forth. That would actually make us happy.
Follow the damn Constitution instead of breaking it every damn day and violating people's rights. Do you understand that the undocumented immigrants also are covered under the Constitution? They are also afforded
The immigrants are not. Okay,
They are.
I told you once before. See, there's a whole.
No, okay, no, there's a whole. Hold on, there's a whole Constitution right here.
If you're not an American of the United States of America, you do not have the same rights as I.
Okay, here we go. The right. Hold on, the Fourth Amendment right here. The right of the people to be insecure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated. That doesn't say citizens. Now, in the Constitution, where it's specific about citizens, it says citizens. It says citizens.
We're going to disagree.
It's-
We're going to agree.
you
to
can't disagree
There's
with
no
the Constitution.
conversation allowed.
You cannot disagree with the Constitution. It says all persons. If they're here on vacation, I'm in the Orlando area. Okay, if a tourist from Spain comes here and they get accused of shoplifting from Disney World, they still have their day in court. They get due process. They get to go in front of a judge in order to prove that they didn't steal something. That's due process. That's the Constitution. If you are on U.S. soil and you are subject to our laws, you are also subject to the protection.
If I snuck into the country, I'm going to take all. Oh, it doesn't even matter at this point. I'm just going to say it again. If you've been here.
No, quiet, piggy, because you would have told where Anne Frank was hiding. Fuck off.
Why?
I tried. They don't sneak in. It's called asylum. They're seeking asylum following our laws. And you don't get to argue with the Constitution.
Oh, she just got me right away.
Fucking Haga. The Constitution doesn't say terrorists or immigrants. It says all persons. They're people.
Ma'am, I have a wife and a daughter that would slap the silicone out of your face, okay? Saying that shit.
I thought I did pretty pretty good with the racism stuff, y'all. I think I handled that pretty well. But I was trying to be patient because I thought maybe she could learn. But she wasn't getting none of it, especially when I got to the immigrants have rights too. She's like, no, they don't. And that's the problem. They don't see them as humans. But hey, if you guys are educated and or entertained here today, if you want to help support me, I would appreciate it. Diavatalks, Cash App, Venmo. Anything at all is accepted. Nothing is expected at all. And hold on real quick. I think it was, oh no, that was yesterday. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss the donation, but it was yesterday. Thank you, Jennifer. I tried. I tried to do it the best way I could as a fellow white world woman. I was trying to tell it in language that it might click.
Hold on, I gotta see you just sent that to me because I read the message first. Hold on, you gotta hear it.
I did have the perfect timing for a quiet piggy. That was worth a couple bucks, y'all. Come on, that was worth a couple bucks.
Okay, Chelsea, thank you for the cash app, for the silicone slapping.
That silicone, that was great. Oh my God. The SSF. Slap the silicone face. Whew. I tried, though. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Mine was a perfectly timed piggy, and yours was a perfectly timed slapping the silicone off the face. Carol, thank you for the $5. Happy holidays and thanks for trying with the Haga. I was trying to be patient. Y'all know I don't usually have that much. I was trying to have a conversation. I was really trying.
That's not a conversational piece. I mean, that's this person. She's the worst of all because she comes up here first with the condensation.
I'm being nice. I'm being so nice.
Well, it's the we need to come together.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll agree. There's a point in time that, American citizens are going to have to come together on this. But I want to make it real clear to people like you, ma'am, you're the minority.
Yeah,
we're not the ones that need to reach out to you.
That's right.
Okay? You need to reach out to us and see how we can work together. But I can tell you the first thing of that is like I told you, the Constitution is a thing. It's a real thing.
100%.
And you may want to learn about it.
Ruben, thank you for the $25 cash app. Love the quiet piggy. Ron Miller, thank you. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to say your whole name. Thank you for the $10 cash app for the excellent timing on a clapback. And Crystal, thank you for the quiet piggy. Hold on. For quiet piggy, it should have been Miss Piggy. And Wendy, thank you for the $20 well-timed quiet piggy. Thank you. John, thank you for the $20. 10 for you and 10 for Val. Okay, I'll send that to you, Val, when I get off. Quiet piggy.
So everybody knows my blue app and white app are in, or orange app, I guess now. My blue app and orange app are in the...
It's in his bio, yeah. But I'll give that to him, John. Thank you. That was funny. For the well-timed piggy.
Somebody wrote, don't insult this piggy.
Right? Jenna, thank you for the $20 Venmo, sharing the love on my birthday. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. Make sure you come here and let me sing to you after we get to friendly time. Andrea, thank you for the $5 for making me fucking laugh with the quiet piggy comment. I love you. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I've been nice. I've been so nice. The Quiet Piggy Foundation.
And it just makes it clear you're not nice.
I'm like, just because you're being kind right now, you're not nice. Your vote was not nice.
I guarantee you, you're thinking of nice as some screwed up version of your Christianity.
Oh, I didn't even get to that.
Yeah, but I guarantee you that's what it is. And ma'am, your Christianity is not Christian.
No. Very passive aggressive. I have somebody in my family, well, not my family, but extended family, who's just like the passive aggressive. Oh my God, I'm so nice. What have I ever done to you? Oh, shut the fuck up. Other than everything? Yikes.
Oh, did she say she grew up in Mississippi? Oh.
Yes. She's like, it's just not how I was raised. My family's from Mississippi. Have you ever watched the movie Mississippi Burning? I said Mississippi. It was very racist, ma'am. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, I had my crash out yesterday. Today was Val's turn. Yes, it was like watching The Help. She was like one of the light white ladies on The Help. Well, I'm being nice.
You know what? Take your ass back to Mississippi. As far as I'm concerned. Because if you think in Texas, because you always think we hate California people from blue states. No, we hate people just like you. People that come down, people that come down here and think they have some kind of clue of what Texas is. You have none.
Right. She agreed to disagree one more time. She's like, we're just not going. She's like, you have your reality. I have mine. I'm like, no, ma'am. There is no such thing. There's one reality. Oh my God. The bulk of the conversation, I was trying to tell her what inherent racism is. Like, it's built into the system. The Constitution was based on white men. So the racism is built into the system. So in order to not be racist, you have to learn and work on being anti-racist, because we just have some of that stuff is inherently in our brains and in our society. She could not grasp it. She's like, I just don't think like that. I can't do that because I don't think like that. Ugh. MT, thank you for the $15 cash Venmo. Happy holidays, Diava. Thank you so much.
And a lot of people, there's a lot of stuff out there, but a lot of people need to remember when the Constitution was written, racism was an issue already then.
Yes, there were slaves.
Right. But there was already a North and South argument.
Right. Over slaves.
Over slaves. People forget that. A lot of the Constitution, when it was written to, for some people, for West Virginia to get what they needed, you know what I'm saying, what they needed so they could continue their slave trade. People forget the things that we were founded on, and I'm so tired of getting calls today. If you actually read the letters between the founding fathers and stuff like that, you would see how much race was an issue.
They were 3/5 of a person.
And how many founding fathers really wanted it to end, and a lot of them that knew it would. They knew this would come to a head.
Yep. Wendy over in the 2BU said, let's get her a special pie. If you're over there on the Tube of you also can send gifts if you want to help support the live. There's a little dollar thing at the bottom. You can send a super chat, super chat. And they have gifts under there if you would like to help support me from YouTube and Twitch. Twitch has bits. Appreciate it. Thank you. Mini special pie. That's right. But if you voted for Donald Trump, there's 800 people in here. I know there's other Trump voters in here. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. I tried. Val, I used more restraint today than I've used in a long, long time.
Oh, yeah,
hoping and thinking I could maybe crack the surface. And then as soon as you said you voted for Kamala Harris, her visceral reaction told me all I needed to know.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
God.
That whole thing upset her. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it would because she made that statement. I voted to get her away, to not have her. Okay, let's talk about your racism, because with people like you that say I voted not to have a strong woman that actually finished first in her college, okay, first in her law school, ran the largest Department of Justice in the union, AG's office in the union, which is California. You don't get who that woman really was a senator, was responsible and partially responsible for over 2,100 bills while she was a senator. A vice president of this country, and you say she's not qualified.
Yeah, bullshit.
But put in a guy that's had over 4,000 lawsuits against him, doesn't pay the people that work for him, wants to con America every day, wants to lie about his accomplishments. Just did that last night, by the way. You know, the guy that said that he's going to give the military this funding for housing. That funding was done under the Biden administration for housing.
Roger, could you come up and tell me how Kamala Harris failed as a VP?
Yeah, please.
Box up. Tell me how she failed.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't even know her accomplishments as VP. I almost guarantee you.
Correct. I was asked the question, how do I handle my MAGA family? Because they think it's impossible. It is. Most of them I don't talk to at all.
I mean, we all have it, right? You know what I'm saying? But I have MAGA family too. Not close, but I have MAGA family. But
Thank you, Wendy.
I deal with them. I just tell them straight up, I'm no different with them than I am on this app.
Oh dear. Thank you, Wendy, for the oh dear gift. That's so cute. The thing is my parents, we have an understanding, because I would be like this with my parents too. So we just, since they're going to be 80 next year, they're elderly. I just told them, if we're going to have any type of relationship at all, then we cannot talk politics in any possible way. For a moment it gets up, I'm walking out the door. So the only reason why I have any type of relationship is just, we don't talk about politics. The rest of them, I don't talk to. It's not a matter of politics at this point. It's a matter of morality. Yeah.
And I don't avoid them; they avoid me.
Yep. I think this is a friendly. Yeah, I think all I have is friendlies in the box. Morals and values, ethics don't align. It has nothing to do with politics at this point. This whole Patriot games. Have you read about the Patriot games? Oh, I have absolutely had to leave before. I've had to get up and leave before. Absolutely. Have you seen the Patriot games?
No, I have not seen the Patriot games.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe I don't know.
Donald Trump next summer, I guess for the 280 or for the 250 years. Check my Cash App. Hold on. Oh, Lisa. Lisa, thank you so much for the $25 for Christmas wishes. Oh, thank you, Lisa. That's so nice. Thank you. Basically like the Hunger Games. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly. Patriot Games. It's these one girl and one guy, one boy, one girl from each, for high school athletes from each state on the National Mall, and do Patriot games. Okay, I'll read it to you. President Trump on Thursday announced plans for from across the country against one another as part of a series of events to mark 200. One of the events will be one young man and one young woman from each state and territory. But I promise there'll be no men playing in women's sports. The announcement of the Hot Patriot Games prompted comparisons from the social media users to the Hunger Games, a fictional event from the book series in which tributes from different districts, a dystopian future fight to the death. So I don't know what that means or why two people, one young woman and one young man from each state or territory,
he's going to put the women against each other and the men against each other in some sort of athletic event. Would be my guess. Let's look at the reality of
Right. What's the point? I mean, what's the point? Who conceives first?
Wow.
They're like, we're trying to get those birth rates up.
Oh my.
Oh my God, that's wild. He's bored. Well, we're already living Handmaid's Tale. Why not the Hunger Games? Did you see the Walk of Fame thing? No. What is that? Jesus Christ. I try to keep up on everything.
And sometimes, for whoever wrote down there, why did my comment get taken down? Sometimes it's not us.
Sometimes it's TikTok.
It's TikTok that does that.
The AI does it. Oh, the plaques. Oh my God. You know how they have all of the president's faces down the wall in Washington, D.C.? He replaced Joe Biden's picture with an auto pen. And under Obama's plaque, he added a plaque about how, like, negative things about Obama, negative things about Biden. He added plaques. No, not that. Though I don't know what you're talking about then. I did see what he wrote, yes. He is such a petulant child. We definitely have a sociopath in the White House. Absolutely. Does sound like a Stephen Miller hit job. That's true. But not really, because Donald Trump, narcissists have to get revenge. If they think anyone has wronged them, slighted them, anything, they have to exact revenge.
That is true.
They cannot help it. They cannot. They have to. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. All right. He's such a vile person. Noah, did you vote for Trump?
I did, but I regret it.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
26.
What state did you vote in? Just curious.
Kentucky.
Well, y'all had a wild election yesterday before yesterday.
Yeah.
What do you vote? I mean, why do you regret your vote?
Because he's a Jew kisser.
Don't be anti-Semitic.
I don't like Jewish and I don't like Muslims. That's just an honest opinion. And that's not.
I don't platform that.
That's, sir, what you're describing. I mean, I don't know.
That's gross.
I don't know what a Jewish person ever did to you. I don't know what a Muslim person ever did to you. But in the end, they're just people that believe in their own religion. So what?
I'm
if you
not.
don't want that, move out of the United States.
I mean, I guess. No, we're not being cowards. I don't platform Nazis. You guys want freedom of religion as long as it's just yours, right? Nope, not cowards. I don't platform hate. As a matter of fact, thank you for commenting again in case I could block you. Goodbye.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I don't want that filth. I had hope for him too for about 30 seconds. That's true.
He could regret his vote, but I mean, he's the kind of person that has Donald Trump. So I know you. I don't know if you're still listening. I think you got blocked, but you are the person that got us Donald Trump.
So gross.
What do you want? Why are you inviting me up here?
Did you vote for Trump? How old are you?
31.
What state did you vote in?
New York.
Are you anti-Muslim, anti-Jewish people too?
No. Anti-terrorism.
What about January 6th? What about those people who went down to the Capitol and terrorized the Congress people and all the people down, all the police officers?
Yeah, they should be in prison.
They were.
Who let him out?
Yeah, I know. I mean, not all of them were guilty of assaulting officers, to be fair.
Well, the ones that were sentenced to the longest jail terms were the ones who actually harmed people. So are you anti-Antifa? Do you think Antifa is a group?
I think Antifa is a red herring, and that it's domestic terrorism either way you slice it. It doesn't matter who's doing it.
Whoa, hold on.
But what is Antifa?
Antifa is not a group; it's a red herring.
Okay, it's red herring. How do you mean red herring?
Right, I don't know.
Because your
Yeah.
your next statement confused. After you
Yeah,
said,
I mean that Antifa is not like, you could be anti-fascist, that's fine, but it's not like a group like ISIS or one of these other ones. It's just domestic terrorism wrapped up in a veil of anti-fascism. So it's better to call them domestic terrorists.
Well, what can you tell me what can you tell me
who
what?
are these people?
Well, hold on real quick. Can you tell me what terroristic acts that Antifa has done?
Firebombing federal courthouses, for example.
Who?
Sorry, that would be the other side.
That was not us. That was the Boogaloo Boys that did all the destruction in 2020 during the BLM riots and stuff like that. They're the ones who actually went.
Church on Capitol.
They actually went to jail.
Burning a church on Capitol grounds as well.
What church on what Capitol grounds?
Church on Capitol grounds.
St. Patrick Cathedral, I think it's called. I don't know. They said the Capitol grounds church. That was
When?
on fire. I think it was May of 2023. I think. Can't remember the year off the top.
Hold on, St. Patrick's Cathedral.
No, it's in New York. I can't remember the name of the church now off the top of my head, but it's on Capitol grounds.
Well, there's St. Patrick Cathedral in New York, New York.
No, I'm talking about the one that's actually at the Capitol.
That church, I don't recall that church ever being burned.
Was a church burned? Hold on.
He's talking about the church that Trump walked across the street to hold the upside
down Bible. In the Capitol. Hold on.
Yeah, they were firebombing federal courthouses, you guys.
No, you have to tell me where.
Portland.
That was the Boogaloo Boys. That was
the
not
Boogaloo Boys.
us.
Yes. They went to jail for it, sir.
Yeah, for federal courthouse bombing.
It was the Boogaloo Boys. They were outside agitators. They were not BLM protesters.
How do you know that?
Because they went to jail. They were prosecuted.
For firebombing a federal courthouse, they went to jail?
Yes.
In Minnesota and was it Minnesota? Minneapolis, yeah. It was Minneapolis and Portland, yes.
What year?
That would have been
2020
during the BLM. Yeah, 2020 during the BLM.
Anyway.
Well, it matters.
So back to your original statement
Of
Antifa.
what about it not being a terrorist organization? That domestic terrorists? Sure.
Yeah, because there's first off, to be an organization like that, you would have to have people.
Again,
And to have people and to be that organized, you would have to have some sort of home office.
Are you not listening to me?
What'd you say?
There was a fire set in the
I said
basement.
Antifa is not an organization, dude. Like, open your ears.
Well, no, it's not. It's actually just an acronym. And
Correct.
it's an acronym that's been around for years.
No kidding.
Just so you know, the St. John's Episcopal Church near the White House, there was a fire set in the basement nursery causing minor damage. So it wasn't burnt down.
No, I didn't say it was burned down. I said they burned it.
Who?
Radical leftists.
How do you know?
I mean, big
By
by
what proof?
Why were they there that day?
Peaceful protesting is allowed. Outside agitators do that all the time to blame it on people of color and say that they're violent. That's exactly what the Boogaloo Boys did. That's what all the outside agitators do. Is they come and where there's especially people of color come and set things on fire so that it makes people like you believe it was the black and brown people that did it instead of them.
Well, I mean, what proof do we have that it wasn't even? Hold on. What proof do we have that it wasn't even just a fire?
Correct.
So you looked it up and it didn't say just fire. It just said that it burned. Like,
It said a minor fire in the basement that caused minor damage. That's all it said.
Set by who?
Doesn't say.
Oh, that's odd.
Why is that odd?
Because that's not very
Fires
good.
happen in buildings all the friggin' time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, unalivings happen all the time.
Nobody unalived.
And it's always
things are accidental fires happen all the time.
White people unalive people all the time, you guys.
We're not talking about unaliving. You were talking about setting a fire to a church.
You said that outside lights could have been just an accidental fire.
But yet you don't even know about it. So you're just talking.
I'm reading about it right now. I'm just telling you that other protests during BLM, when they were protesting police brutality, outside agitators came and did destruction so that people would say that it was the black people that were being violent.
Was it the outside agitators that also unalived people during BLM?
Who was unalive during BLM?
Who was unalived? There was 37 people that were killed.
By who?
You tell me. As a result of all the riots and looting and everything else that was going on.
Who was doing the looting?
I would say pretty much scum of the earth people that want to take advantage of a situation, opportunistic losers.
Right. And was it necessarily the people that were protesting?
I'm talking about people who are unalived. I don't care about the looting.
You don't care who died during BLM.
Why do I not care?
No, I said you don't care.
I said, why do I not
You
care?
don't seem to care about the people that unalived January 6th because you voted for Trump.
Nobody was unalived during January 6th.
Absolutely.
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were.
There was a MAGA woman who was trampled to death. And the Babbitt who was
your guys
unalive.
You guys still running with that police officers were unalive that day, or you guys admit that's a lie?
No, they ended up unaliving from the injuries, some of them from the injuries they sustained that day.
Okay.
I don't like that, but that's true.
In court, that's
I don't
called.
like that.
Okay,
It's not what I don't like. It's factual.
I don't allow men to speak over me. And I was speaking.
Factual.
Yeah, and it was factually correct. Is in a court of law. It's called the but for. But for them being there on January 6th, those police officers would not have lost their lives. So while they were injured or whatever, but for the Capitol, the January 6th being under siege, they wouldn't have died if the Capitol hadn't been attacked. So
Because the Capitol riot.
It's actually what she told you was actually a legal term.
it's called exactly. I was telling you.
I'm asking you
but
if you had
for.
a stroke, because that's who died. You had a stroke. What, the next
Of
day?
course you-
At home taking care of himself.
Of course you can.
If he wasn't under high anxiety in that kind of situation, would that have happened?
Can you prove that the stroke was during
But
the
for.
January 6th riot?
But for.
That's what the but for is for, sir.
Right. It's a convenient argument, isn't it?
No, it's a legal. It's legal.
No cops are unalive to January 6th again. So
Okay,
you
you-
guys are lying.
Honey, it's okay. You can live in your delusion. If that's fine. But
Sure.
Okay, and trying to separate, sir. How many police officers were attacked that day?
Oh, plenty, and that's why those people belong in prison.
By who?
I'm not going to gaslight.
And you voted for who?
Pretend like people aren't alive, dude. You're
And you voted for who?
I voted for Donald Trump, man.
The person most responsible for that day?
Most responsible. First of all, it was a setup, dude.
What was the name of the rally?
to stop the steel rally.
Thank you. Now, sir, what happened? What happened?
Are you saying
the
that
FBI?
that was a free insurrection?
What did the Secret Service and the FBI tell him about people that were coming into the rally?
What they said?
They said that they were armed. And what,
were they armed?
What did Donald Trump reply to the FBI and the Secret Service?
I don't know. Tell me.
They're not here for me.
They're not here to hurt me.
Oh, right. Okay. So who was arrested with guns?
Several people.
There were several.
Who? Name them.
Okay. Just so you know,
Yeah.
just so you know,
Were they in the Capitol with guns? Yes or no?
apparently I'm not allowed to speak on my own live because this fucking chud won't shut the fuck up.
Right. You guys are getting angry because you're about to get cooked.
We're not.
No one is cooking, honey. You are still sitting at the table. You are not cooking.
Great. So, was anybody inside the Capitol with a gun? Yes or no?
No, maybe not inside the Capitol.
Right. Exactly. So if it was a violent insurrection where the congressmen were, why wouldn't you have?
Were they even?
They had fucking zip ties, motherfucker. They had gallows.
Oh shit! They had gallows. Oh
Yes.
this is the fucking 1800s.
Well, ask them.
If you're gonna do a fucking insurrection, you probably would take weapons into the Capitol, right? Like guns.
They
right?
couldn't. The Capitol was closed that day because they were in a joint session of Congress. You guys are just too dumb to fucking know anything.
Oh, all right. That's why they couldn't get guns in there, even though they kicked the fucking windows in.
They used shields. They used all kinds of stuff.
This is why nobody takes you guys seriously anymore. And this is why Democrats have such a terrible.
Blah, 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 blah. This is why you lost. This is why you Democrats. Shut the fuck up.
You guys have an 18% approval rating.
No, we don't. Shut up.
Yeah, I can show you the evidence. I have it right here.
Okay, Lonnie Kaufman arrested.
See it? Hold on. 13 individuals were charged with illegal possession of firearms on Capitol grounds.
Correct.
Okay,
And Lonnie Kaufman, Christopher Alberts, Leslie Grimes, Harlan Bowen, Thomas Gronick, John Benuelos, and Mark Mazza. You said to give you a name. I just gave you a bunch. Shut up, piggy.
Who was in the building? Nobody was in the building.
They were on Capitol grounds.
They're on Capitol grounds.
3 miles.
Yeah, you're moving your goalposts have rocket launchers on them.
No, I specifically said inside the building.
Go ahead, move the goalposts.
You guys are moving the goalposts by saying
No, sir. You asked me how many individuals were charged. 13 individuals were charged. Over 170 individuals were charged for having firearms in Washington, D.C., which was not allowed.
How many
That day.
Just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Your goalposts have wheels, dumbass. Fucking shut up. Lonnie arrested on January 6th with an arsenal in his truck near the Capitol. I understand that was near. Christopher Alberts arrested outside the Capitol on January 6th with a loaded 9mm pistol, spare magazine, and body armor. He was convicted of carrying a loaded weapon on Capitol grounds. Leslie Grimes arrested near the White House on January 6th with a pistol, large capacity magazine, and unregistered ammunition. Capitol grounds is still the Capitol grounds. They weren't allowed to have them there. So stop saying no one had weapons.
Well, they weren't allowed to have in D.C., period.
Correct. And maybe you should tell your fellow countrymen your feather shit. Fucking gross. Fucking pig activity.
Acted like he was going to come up here and have a moment with that. Dude, are you kidding right now?
No, that was before the current FBI, so there was no memos written on the ammunition. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Sharon, how are you?
Hey, y'all. Thanks for bringing me up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lord have mercy.
One thing I wanted to add that a lot of people don't talk about is there was an oath keeper by the name of Terry Cummings, and he testified under oath that
Thank you, Patrick.
he had never seen so many weapons in one location as was at the Comfort Inn
Yep.
nearby in Arlington, Virginia, on January 5th. And a lot of reasons why a lot of people didn't have weapons with them is because they flew there and they couldn't get through security with it.
Correct.
So, but yeah, a lot of people don't know about the Comfort Inn that had essentially the stockpile of
The
weapons
arsenal.
and ammo. And the reason for that was because they were going to become the armed guards if Mike Pence had gone along.
Exactly.
Did you ever hear the audio tape of Roger Stone admitting how they were going to try to circumvent it and they were going to become his armed guards? Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to add.
That's crazy.
People forget that part.
Yep.
But if you haven't seen the documentary Day of Rage on YouTube,
I
you should
have.
watch it, or two of you, because you definitely should, for everybody listening and chat, because it's eye-opening and it'll change your mind from what you think happened that day. But love y'all.
I agree. Thank you, Sharon.
Telling y'all
I
that.
see, Sharon.
See ya.
Hi. Thank you, Patrick, over on YouTube for the 6-7 gift. YouTube has a 6-7 gift. Thank you for the Santa hat, Kara. And I think, Aaron, thank you too. Thank you for that Santa hat. I'm bringing the next person up so I couldn't see who that was. Hold on. Let me go back and see. Belarus, thank you so much. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Hello, my love.
Hi.
Hey, Chris.
And Val.
Yes. Let's see how it is. It's all good. It's all right.
Guys, I swear to God. So I can't see you, by the way. I don't know what's going on. It's like blank. Your picture is blank.
Me or Val?
Your whole live is blank. All I see is the comments.
Oh, that's weird.
That's okay. Yeah.
I've seen those glitches before.
So anyway, I was in a MAGA live, which I don't go into very often because it's a goddamn waste of time. But I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let me go in here with everything going on. So I went in, they were having a discussion about the border because, of course, they were having a discussion about the border.
They're obsessed,
Right?
yes.
That's all they have. They're like, the border. None of these people cared about the border until Trump started whining about it.
Yep.
None of them. So they were having a discussion about it, and they're like, well, millions and millions of people were coming in. And I go, okay. And, right, we all know what title we were under. So I brought that up.
Yep.
And how long ago we've been under that. And she goes, ooh, let me look it up real quick. And I go, yeah. And she goes, yeah, we were under Title 8 for, years and years and years. Was it Val before Reagan? Because she looked at it like it came up in 1970, some kind of crazy 1972 or whatever. How long was that Title 8 that we were under? Was it before Reagan?
I thought it got revised maybe under Reagan. Let's see. How long
Title 8 was 1954.
under?
Okay.
Yeah, Title 8 was 1954, and it was revised under Reagan in, I believe, 1984 or 86.
But that's not even the point of the story. This is the funniest part. So I said, so what are we under now? And they go, and I go, I'll give you a hint. It's Title 8. I'm not going to wait for these idiots to hem and haw, right? So I go, it's Title 8. Now, you tell me what policy Trump has put forth to help the border. They're like, and then I got kicked. They kicked me for misinformation. Not TikTok, them. They kicked me for misinformation. They're like, ooh, I had to kick him for misinformation.
Oh, please.
That's why you can't go on a MAGA live. Because they don't want to hear the truth.
No, they don't. Real quick, Barbara, thank you for the $50 Venmo. You have been amazing today. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Barbara. That is so nice. I really appreciate you guys. You guys always make me feel so special. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Barbara. W's in the chat for Barbara. That's very generous.
And by the way, I wanted to tell you, I was on here the other day when you crashed out, and
completely understand because I listen all day. I listen to Adam. I listen to Fax. Steve.
Yep.
I listen to all these guys. It's a lot. It's a lot to take where you cannot convince these people, and they're so evil and mean.
I'm just trying to get them to see their humanity, and they're just so
the
awful.
first guy that came up today said that. By the way, I was like, somebody please grab his picture. You can't say stuff like that. You remember what I'm talking
I
about?
get it all the time. You've heard it. You've heard it on here many times.
Yeah, I heard. I can't. With a hard R, by the way.
Yeah.
Not with a G.
Not with a G.
I just couldn't believe it. And if he's saying that he's going to do it, isn't that like a, can't you go after somebody for that?
I don't know. They're under anonymous accounts. I mean, they don't, how are you going to?
I don't know. I know Adam does it all the time when somebody drops a slur. And he's like, oh, okay. And he'll,
I mean, if they don't have their account private or something, then maybe you can find it. Yeah. This guy didn't have anything that I could see. He probably just does that.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's totally anonymous.
It's so embarrassing. Well, anyway, going back to the mag, when the files come out, and hopefully they do come out unredacted tomorrow, which they won't, because of the Ghislaine Maxwell thing that she did today, and all that. If they can't put two and two together,
yeah, then they're dishonest.
Todd Blanche.
Yeah. They're just if
put everything together with Todd Blanche sitting down.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I think there's a slight delay, so go ahead.
Yeah, if you can't put two and two together with Todd Blanche, delay. Oh wait. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna fix it. Sorry. Hang on one second. Fashion. Okay. All right. Wait. There.
They don't want to put the pieces together. That's why.
Hello.
Yeah. Are you there?
Can you hear?
Yes.
Shit. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh crap! I'm so sorry. I was on the Bluetooth in the truck, and I tried to turn it off, and then I couldn't hear anything. My bad.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, with Todd Blanche going down, sitting down with her, to Trump trying to avoid having a release, talking to Republicans, doing everything he could to keep it from coming out. There's no other conclusion.
No.
So why, if he's innocent, would he do all that?
There is no logical explanation.
It's obvious.
Uh-huh.
And that's what's frustrating.
It is.
Just, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I wanted to tell you that it was so funny that they kicked me for misinformation.
That's funny.
When I was giving them every fact, I was about to go into how much, undocumented immigrants, what their burden was on the country for them to justify it, and they kicked me before I could do it.
Of course.
So funny.
They say we're intolerant. Oh my God. Try going to a left. Try going to a, okay. Thank you, Chris. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Poor Chris.
Poor, he always has trouble with his audio. I feel so bad. He's so sweet. But yeah, the right-leaning lives, they say we're intolerant, but have you ever gone to a right live? Oh my God, you say one thing and they kick you.
They don't like me there.
tell Chris, when you switch from the Bluetooth in the car, you have to take about 2 steps away from the car, then it'll come back on your phone. It happens to me all the time, so that's why I know how that happens. And I want to congratulate both y'all for how y'all handled that young lady from Texas. So bless her heart.
I told her bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
I tried.
I know you did. You had her up there for a long time. At first, I thought it was going to come around nice, and then I'm going to say, wait a minute, hold it. Here she goes.
There, yep. I thought I was getting through, you know?
And then when Val jumped in, that was all she wrote. I just sat back and said, oh, this going to be good. Val, I got to give it to you. You're going to do what? Slap the what?
Slap the silicone off her face. Quiet, Piggy.
I didn't say me.
He said he had a wife and a daughter. He had a wife and a daughter that would slap the silicone off her face.
Shit, I got a couple of daughters that do it for nothing.
Well, I didn't say they would charge.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say. My sides are hurting so bad, I was laughing so hard. I just wanted to jump up and say howdy.
Well, thank you, love.
Y'all keep doing what you're doing. I love it.
I will.
I could
Thank
have said
you.
Botox.
Love ya. Wee. They said Diava gets tough when a man arrived. No, you guys see me every day. I was trying like hell to keep my composure because I was trying not to do. I mean, I was trying to have a conversation with her really hard, really trying. But I mean, when she was still wasn't getting it, she was just not getting it. I gave her more patience than I've showed anybody for a long time. Because I thought I could get through. I don't know why. I was biting my lips so hard it was practically bleeding. It's like, anyway, crazy cat lady. Who'd you vote for? Maybe it was a tapping error. I was trying to be kind. SP, thank you for the $2. Thoughts on the Trump Kennedy Center? Oh, it's so stupid. Oh, it's so dumb. The board wanted to add my name to the Kennedy's Performing Arts Center. Yeah, the board he picked. The sycophants. Ooh, such a stretch. I think it's dumb.
It acted like this was some kind of surprise. People need to remember that he's the president of the board.
Exactly. That's why I said he's got everybody on the board are his little toadies anyway, and it's just so sick. He wants his name on fucking everything. And I hope whoever wins in 2028 takes his fucking name off of everything that he's plastered his shit all over.
Oh, it will. That'll all go down if it even goes up.
Ugh.
But the thing, I want to say something real quick because I got to go here.
Okay, go ahead.
But I just want to remind everybody that there's people on these lives that we talk to every day and we go through things every day. And please keep in mind that a lot of them are going through struggles and things like that. Now I'm speaking of Jim. Please, people, understand that she is going through her issues right now. What she's going to have to do, what she's doing to get over what is going on with her.
Absolutely.
Okay, she does not need people from this app going, hey, can you help me help with somebody else? She's going through her own struggles right now. If you're not there to support her,
don't ask
please
her.
don't reach out.
She's grieving and grieving hard, and she's going through what she needs. I mean, she's doing what she needs to do to get through. And there's no right or wrong way to grieve, and so we want to be there and be supportive. But basically what Val's saying and what I'm getting is read the room. Like, don't go asking her for help and for stuff because she needs this time. I've sent her messages.
It's her time. Her grieving is between her and herself and the friends that she chooses to help her with that.
Correct. I've sent her messages thinking of you. Hope you're doing great. That's it. I don't ask for an answer. She doesn't have to answer me because I don't expect her to answer me. She doesn't have to. I just want to let her know, thinking about you. Hope you're doing all right. Even she hasn't responded, I don't take it personally. This is, people go through what they go through and they need to do it in their way and in their time. So
she's given a lot to this app, and it's time for us to give to her, to give to her. And, and I know there's a lot of people that care about, what I'm saying, that care about the other things going on. The other thing that's going on that people are talking about, guys, we don't have any information. If we get any information, we'll tell you, but we don't have it.
I'm assuming you're talking about attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything with any new information, so yeah. But let's support Jem. Let's not demand anything of her.
Yes, Paula, that's what happened. And so that's all I've got to say, guys. You know what I'm saying? Keep it on the up and up, and remember, protect ourselves and our own sanity before we try to help anybody on here. Because if your sanity ain't right, you can't help anybody on here.
Yes, I agree, Val.
All right, all.
Have a good night.
Night, everybody.
I was hoping you'd come up while Texas was up here because she's like, well, I'm in Texas. You don't understand. Everybody's like, where's Val?
Here, present.
As soon as I was like, yes. As soon as I saw him request that, I'm like, yes, Val's here.
Watching from the shadows. All right, y'all.
All right. Talk to you later, hon. All right. Bye. Okay. Blue Nurse, how are you?
I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. Was it a mistake or did you want to come up?
No. I was trying to get on yesterday because I wanted to let you know that I crashed right out with you.
Oh, did you? Okay, good. Because I felt kind of silly, but I mean, I guess it's just.
Oh my God, no! Because I was crashing out. I've been crashing out for days because I'm to the point where I'm in Arkansas, about 3 hours away from where they're building that whites only community.
Oh God,
And
yes.
I hate it here. I have 5 kids here, some stuff, grown kids and little kids, kind of like you. My kids are all spaced out.
Yep.
And so my older son is the chair of the Democratic Party of our county. There's like 10 of us, so it's. But anyway, one of the things that we do, we always try to feed people, and so we did some Thanksgiving dinners. I used to work. I was a school nurse for a long time until 2020, and then I quit because people are horrible.
Indeed.
And so I had to be real in with the school district, and so I called the high school principal, and he said, I have 4 families, and I said, that's fine, I'll feed them. And he said, they said they'd take it as long as it wasn't from the Methodists. And the funny thing about it is I am a Christian, I just left the Baptist church because they are all, they're all MAGA at the town I'm in.
Right.
So I joined the Methodist church, and I joined the United Methodist Church, the ones that just split over the LGBTQIA plus thing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm now with the church that is supportive and inclusive, and they don't want to take a Christmas dinner from me. They don't want to take a Christmas dinner from a Methodist.
Well, guess they ain't hungry enough, are they?
I tried. I'm still going to give them because they still have kids are hungry. It's not about them. So I'm going to give them their food, and I'm not going to let them know where it came from. But
Good idea.
The harder I try to become a good person, the more I'm hated in my community. What is wrong with people?
Because they're MAGA. I'm sorry.
And to the point where listen, my husband is not MAGA, but he's apathetic, and he doesn't understand me. I'm tired all the time. My sympathetic nervous system is firing off.
It's shot. Yep.
And I feel like you don't even know me, But I feel like the only friends that I have are Adam and Johnny and Steve and you, because they're the only. I don't have anyone. I have two friends that are Democrats that understand, but everybody else around me, it's like we're the zombie apocalypse.
I agree.
Around, and they've all bought into this, and it's just so hard.
I mean, I understand. I'm in Florida. I'm surrounded by all these fuckers too, and in my family. I'm like, I'm surrounded everywhere. Hey, Dark Horse. I've said that many times on here that you guys have become like my chosen family and my friends and stuff, because I, other than my two adult children, which I don't really talk politics with my daughter because she doesn't give a shit about politics. But I can talk to my grown son. But he's the only one, but he's a stay-at-home dad. He's got a 4-year-old. He's homeschooling. He's doing all this stuff. He's busy. He runs 2 businesses. He ain't got time to be doing, talking politics with me all the time. So I'm so grateful I have this community, because otherwise I feel like a lonely ass blue dot.
I know. I told my daughter was, and I cried for days. I went to a Christmas thing yesterday, cried through all the songs, and my mom passed away 4 years ago when it was her birthday, like all these things, and then the Rob Reiner comment from the piece of shit president. And but today I was telling my daughter about the stupid cavity search bill, and my daughter's 17, and she goes, "Why do you care, Mom? There's nothing you can do about it." And like, if I can't get through to my daughter that I'm spending all my time and energy trying to make this world a better place, that we're doomed.
It feels that way. My spade, thank you. I understand. And that's kind of how my estranged husband, who is MAGA, was like, why do you care?
Right.
I'm like, because they're fucking humans. Like, they're human beings. And I guess that's empathy and non-empathy. Because if you don't have empathy, you cannot put yourself in someone else's shoes. And that's what empathy is. Empathy is putting yourself in someone else's shoes, feeling the emotions that person would be feeling. And that's why it's so hard, and why I crashed out and cry and, shit like that. Because it's like, how can you not see their humanity? How can you just be like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, I can't relate. I can't.
When you crush, but still, as much as it hurts and as hard as it is and as heavy as a burden that we carry, I wouldn't want to be like this.
I don't either. I've always said empathy is a blessing and a curse, because I'm blessed to have feelings and care about other people, and I think that makes me a good person. But it also equally hurts, because I feel everything deeply, whether it's happiness or sadness or anger. It's deep.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably not the only one that was crashing out with you yesterday, so don't feel. And it's healthy just for us to see you crash out, because we're doing it, and we see that you're doing it, and you're normally so composed and together and everything. It just shows that you're human, and that what you say and what you do is genuine. You're not faking. You are.
Oh God, no.
About other people, and
yeah.
So
I couldn't pretend. I mean, I couldn't be fake if I tried.
No, I know.
I can't put on a front or whatever. I can't do it. And maybe that's why I have so many people in here that feel the way that they feel about me, or that why I've been, I have the community that I've built, because I'm genuine. I'm not putting on a show. I'm not putting on a performance.
And your crash outs, even though you, right, I know, and even though you may think that your crash outs make you weaker, it actually makes us view you more as she's just like me. So
that's
I never
good.
feel, and we're your people. So crash out.
Thank you.
We'll be on the other end crashing out. Right.
Well, I know if I'm going to crash out, I can crash out with y'all, because you guys will be there to support me. So.
Absolutely. So don't ever stop doing this. I don't know what every day I work from home. So
me too.
Yeah.
Even when I start my.
I wanted to say.
Oh, you're welcome. Even when I start my job, which it's going to be part-time, so I'll still be able to do this. The job is perfect for me. If I sat down and wrote out what the ideal job would be for me, who homeschools 2 special needs kids, who's home 24/7, who still needs to make a steady income, because now I'm going through a divorce, and this being my only source of income has been wonderful. You guys have been
Yes.
so incredibly generous to me this past 19 months. But going through a divorce is a whole different thing. And so this part-time job that will at least give me a steady, short income, the extra that I make on here will fill in the gaps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But if I sat down and wrote what I needed, it would be this job. I get to choose whatever hours I want to work. I can work as many or as little hours as I want. It's all fully remote, and I can still do my show every day.
Well, that's good. It's good.
Oh, and they don't micromanage. They're like, we don't micromanage, so hopefully that's okay. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's how my job is too. But it is good that you do have this community because I mean, you don't want to be out among people, but it is lonely at home sometimes, and so that's what I know. It's crazy. My son's like, why are you always on TikTok? And I'm like, these are my people, you know. So your job, between your job and this, I hope it's the perfect situation for you because you do provide. I know people talk about, you know, your haters get on here, but you really are providing education. And I've made TikToks before that from information that I've learned from you, and I'm hoping that it spreads to other people and they start to see it. And we just have to, you know, you build your community, and then we learn from it, and then you know we spread the information. Hopefully, we'll build communities that we can share that information with. So it's, you know, it's just gonna take all of us, and we just have to keep at it, and we have to get over the I'm embarrassed sometimes to be out in public because people know me. I ran for school board against a MAGA and lost, and it was very embarrassing to have to, you know, go to Walmart in my town of 15,000 people.
Right.
You know, but you have to get over that. You've got to get. This is too important. It's too important to be embarrassed. You know, it's get over yourself and speak out.
Absolutely. If anyone would have told me I would be a homebody at my age, I've got kids screaming. I don't know if you want to talk or I don't know. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, Arkansas is a red state, and Arkansas is at the bottom for education, unemployment. We're at the top for poverty. We're at the top for maternal mortality. We continue to vote Tom Cotton, who is voted against the farm bill every single time that it's come. He's from a farming family, but he's probably never had dirt on his boots, and we're probably going to vote him back in again. We have Hallie Schaffner is a farmer who is running against Tom Cotton, and I'm doing everything I can to try to get her voice out, her name out there, because her family's going bankrupt. All the farmers in Arkansas are going bankrupt, and we got to get these people out of office. These people don't care about us. Tom Cotton doesn't live in Arkansas. He's not invested in Arkansas, so. I know Diava's gone, so I'll just talk. But we continue to vote against our own interests, and we vote against our own interests because of the racism, you know, the racism and the misogyny. Diava, I just took over your show.
I'm so glad. I hate when it's just dead silent, but I had to because I could hear Ava screaming, and she's screaming at Chase, and he's screaming back. So I'm like, hold on, I gotta go, Mom, real quick. Hold on.
Well, I was talking about, you know, I said, okay, I'll talk about Arkansas. And I said, you know, I'm in Arkansas, which is a red state, and we're at the very bottom in education, with the bottom in unemployment, the top in poverty, the top in maternal mortality, the lowest in, you know, medical access. And our farmers are going bankrupt. And
Yep.
Tom Cotton, you know, is our senator, and he's running. We have a farmer whose farm went bankrupt running against Tom Cotton, who's voted against the farm bill every time it's come up. And the reason that we're where we are is because of racism,
Right.
and misogyny, and you know, I mean, we continue to stay a red state. We continue to stay at the bottom of everything that matters, and it just. And we weren't voting for a woman. That's what
I don't understand. It's like these red states, it's poorer. There's a lot of poor people in these red states, these poor farmers, poor workers, but they keep voting Republicans who never do anything for them. And I don't understand why they continually vote against their own best interests. But I guess you're right, it's racism.
When I go on Facebook all the time and troll these, you know, Tom Cotton, he's posted like 9 times a day, and I'm commenting always vote Hallie Schaffner, and I've got a big thing I always post about, you know, what I just said about how we're in the bottom of every
lot of that comes from religion, because that's how my mom is. My mom and I talked and had a conversation, and she agreed with me on abortion should be a choice. No one needs an AR. She literally agreed with every single point, every single one that I'm like, then why won't you vote for Kamala Harris? And she's like, I can't vote for a Democrat. It's been drilled in her mind that Democrats are evil, they're godless, they're, she just cannot and will not. And it's because of her religious upbringing. She's been so heavily indoctrinated, and not just into religion, but to hate Democrats, and that we're all evil and godless and soulless and all of those things. She refuses to vote for a Democrat. It's wild.
I know, and I think that's, and I know this is a political life, not a religious life, but I think the whole Methodist thing is that it's like that too. It's because we accept all of God's people.
That's how it should be.
Right. God forbid that we would say, come with us, and I made a TikTok about our candlelight service, and I said, you can sit with me, and a trans person posted on there, he had Googled our church, and it was before the split, and he said, all doesn't mean all, because it was talking about, the split, because we allow LGBTQIA people to minister. And so I have chased him around on TikTok, trying to find him and messaged him, and I think he's gonna come to my church. And people everybody needs a place, and it's just wild to me that I'm becoming the villain in my story.
Because you're being inclusive, so you're just a radical left lunatic.
Yep, absolutely.
When that's exactly what God called us to do.
Right, I know.
It's literally his teachings. And we get called radical for wanting to do what Jesus says to do. So these people are going to find out on Judgment Day, if there is one, that they're going to be really, really sad, because there is not a snowball's chance in hell that they're ever going to make it through the pearly gates. Because number one, heaven's not segregated. If it exists, it's not going to be segregated, and there's going to be transgender and LGBTQ people there, and they're not going to be able to live with them. If you can't live with them here on earth, you ain't got a snowball's chance in hell of going to heaven.
Yeah, that's a good perspective. Like, what do they think? What do they think?
Think there's going to be a whites only section for their racist asses and bigoted asses? No. So you think God's going to take you to heaven with you so you can be miserable for all of eternity, that you have to live with those people? Yeah, you're not going to go.
Somebody commented on one of my posts and said that they felt sorry for me because basically on Judgment Day, that I was going to go to hell, and I said, you know what, I'm willing to take my chances, because
Absolutely.
I don't think that God is going to look at me and say, you were too nice to people. You were too nice to my creation.
Right.
So,
to the people. I mean, if you want to get right down technical, I know this concept alone really baffles some people and kind of pisses some people off. So here it goes, y'all, buckle up. Jesus was immaculate conception, right? Supposedly it was no father, like it was an immaculate conception. God put the baby there, correct?
Right.
That means that he statistically had no male hormone, no male. He had no male DNA.
Yeah.
So if he was a man, he was a transgender man.
Yeah.
He would only have had X chromosomes.
Yeah, maybe LGBTQIA people are just, or maybe trans people are just way ahead of us. They've gone all the way back.
I mean, and if we're all in his image, then that means he's either non-binary.
Right.
Because
That's right.
so they're going to be very, very upset with probably whatever it is that's going to come back, because it ain't going to be what they're expecting.
You know what? You just made me feel better. You just made me feel better. So, Diava, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for having me on. I consider you a friend, even though we've never met.
Same here.
You've kept me sane for probably about 2 years now. So, close to 2. About
Yeah, we're getting up with 19 months. Yeah, we're getting up on 2 years. Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you, and I'm happy that you built such a great community.
I am too.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to let you get
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. I consider you a friend too, just so you know. So, Pamela, thank you. I love you guys too. Yeah, there's another plane crash today. I had to call my mom because my mom and dad are big into NASCAR. And I'm like, do you know Greg Biffle, some NASCAR guy? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, well, he was killed in a plane crash in North Carolina too. She's like, oh no, with his wife and daughter. So I've never seen so many planes falling out of the sky as under this administration. 10 minutes from your house. Oh, yucks. Yikes. Liz, thank you. I love you guys. Oh, and son? I wasn't sure. I thought it was daughter. Was it daughter and son? Anyway. Hey, AZ Mike. How are you, love?
I'm doing good. Just hanging in there. And
I'm definitely doing better than yesterday.
oh, good. Good. Well, I come bearing somewhat of let's just say, internet gifts here.
All right.
I hear. I'm going to do like a little awards presentation because of today's live. Because
Okay.
first of all, I'm going to give you the best actress award ever.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because girl, oh my God, girl, I was like dying. I was holding my tongue so fucking hard. That woman was pissing me the fuck off. I was trying to be so nice.
But it goes for the best phrase. And the best phrase is
Quiet, piggy.
Oh my God.
It was so well timed, and I'm not usually that good.
It was classic. I was like,
Because
oh my God.
she's like, oh, I can't believe Val would talk to a woman like that. I'm like, quiet, piggy.
Clutching her pearls. I could hear her clutching her pearls. It's like,
Oh, that was so good.
oh, and the supporting actor, of course, goes to Val.
Absolutely.
I could slap the silicone out of her. Oh my God, Val was off the chain today.
Oh, yes, thank you. I'll take the award. Thank you.
Yes,
I take it with pleasure.
Exactly, right? We all award that to you because that's just they were classically timed. They were perfect. Oh, you couldn't have scripted that.
Perfectly delivered. I agree. And I'm not usually I'm definitely not usually that witty or quick, but her clutching her fucking pearls at Val, like, I can't believe he's talking to a woman like that. And I'm like, but yet Trump is like, quiet, piggy. And y'all, I mean,
And she was a nasty woman. Should have called her a nasty woman.
I should have been like, and you're nasty.
She's a
Nasty woman.
She should be talked to that way.
You're a nasty woman. You're a nasty woman. Why wouldn't I talk to you like that?
Right, exactly. But you couldn't have timed that perfect. That was just,
That was so good.
I was falling out of my chair.
That was good. I ain't gonna lie.
When you say, quiet, piggy, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, that would have been.
If I was listening at home, I probably would have spit my drink out. I probably would have, like, if somebody else said it, I would have died. That would have been so funny.
If I had a drink, I would have spilled it out. Yeah, no, I would have spit it out. Like, what? And then Val coming back at her with.
My wife and my daughter would slap the silicone off your face.
Oh, that's right. His daughter would slap the silicone.
Yeah, he said not him. He said, I have a wife and a daughter that would slap the silicone off your face.
Oh, it was classic. If you missed it, chat.
Oh my God, it was funny.
I wish someone would have, what do they do, recorded or something like that, or that would have been a classic one to post again.
I should clip it.
Yeah, you should clip it. And then
I haven't had to do a restart today, have I? No. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So you can probably just go in there. And the nice thing is, you can like preface it by, join Diava, where our guest tonight is. And you'll have more laughs than anything else.
Oh my God.
I love that. That was just, I just wanted to give you a commendation to that. That was just awesome. It was just, wow, you couldn't have done better.
Probably about 5 o'clock if you're looking on YouTube. If you go back later tonight, look on YouTube. Probably around 5-ish, maybe. But her username was Doodle.
Yeah.
So you'll hear me say Doodle.
Yeah, it was Doodle. Yeah.
And
she had a picture of her and her husband or whoever it was, or her wife or brother, I don't know. You never know.
But oh my God, it was so funny. Maybe I will clip it because that was so funny.
Yeah,
I mean, the pearl clutching was real.
It was. I could feel her. I could see her.
She had her fainting chair right next to her. She's like, oh, I can't believe.
It Diava, I'm telling you, that's a classic Diava moment.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Yeah, it was, but I just wanted to give you a commendation on that, and also just to let you know, I'm working on the tamale meat now. I have it all stewed.
You're making tamales for Christmas.
On Saturday, we're going to get together with the assembly line. All my tias are going to get.
That's what I used to do. That I miss that so much. I used to be in line with all the tias making them on Christmas with my ex-husband and his family, and we'd roll hundreds. I mean, literally hundreds of tamales. And I really do miss that with my ex-husband.
It's so much. It's family time, really, is what it is. And
It was
it's
fun.
Really a lot of fun, and we sit there and listen to music together, Christmas carols while we roll.
I miss that.
Yeah, while we roll, I'll put pictures of it in the Discord if you like, and you can see it. You kind of follow along because when we have them all laid out, I'll take a picture of that too on Saturday so you can see it.
Okay. It's so cute because my grandson, he calls Sabrina, my oldest daughter, Tia.
Aww.
And it's so cute. He's like, Tia! And it just brings me back to when I was married to my ex-husband and his Mexican family and all the Tias around. So every time he calls her Tia, it's nostalgic for me back to my ex-husband and his family. And it's really cute. And I mean, I'm still very close with my ex-in-laws. Like
that's nice.
We all love each other. And when I lost my job 19 months ago, actually, no, when I left my job in 2021, because I had to stay home with the kids because my parents refused to get vaccinated, blah, blah, blah. That at that time, they knew I was out of work and only my husband was working and wasn't making enough at the time to replace my income. I just didn't have any other choice.
Right.
So every single Thursday, my ex-father-in-law would go to his church food pantry and bring me 2 bags of food every single Thursday until I found a job.
Wow. See, that's what our culture is.
And that's family. And and they said just because me and him got divorced doesn't mean I had to divorce the whole family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're still family
Yep.
regardless, and that's one thing our culture facilitates a lot and says family is family no matter what.
That's right.
We're going to take care of you. We know you. We're going to take care of you. So,
Absolutely.
And
my ex-husband goes over to my ex-husband's an electrician. And if my mom and dad ever need anything done at their house electrical wise, they call up my ex-husband, and he's over there and he'll as soon as he can, obviously, but he goes over there, he fixes whatever they need fixed. He's never charged them a single penny ever one time in his life. And
that's awesome.
He did the same for me. He came over and he hung ceiling fans in Ava and Chase's room when they were little. Never charged, doesn't charge me anything or anything like that. And so, we share children. We're going to be connected forever.
Exactly. That's that never breaks.
So our families are intertwined. If his mom and dad need anything, they need anything, all they got to do is ask me and I'll be right there for them. And They were there for me when I lost my employment. They brought me food. I mean, every single Thursday. He never missed a Thursday. He would come and leave it on my front porch every single Thursday.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It's just beautiful. That's the way it should be. And that's what these MAGA and all these other guys
they don't understand.
Like you, when you crashed out yesterday, you were just
hold on 1 second.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, wait a minute. I have it on mute. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Are you calling in from the live stream? Oh, they hung up. Somebody was calling in from that wasn't the anonymous number. So I was like, oh, let me answer it. Maybe somebody to talk to. But I only got 15 minutes left anyway. I'll probably not bother anyway. But anyway, go ahead. So I'm so sorry.
It's getting down to the wire now. But I just wanted to say that give accommodations on that wonderful, wonderful performance today.
Thank you.
To share my tamale making experience that's going to happen this weekend, and I definitely will post it in the Discord for anyone else who's interested to see my progression with my cooking.
Absolutely.
It's always fun. So anyway, I'll leave you be.
Okay. Are you calling in from the live stream?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, Yeetus the fetus. All right, thanks, Mike. Look forward to the pictures. But that's what I do love about the your Oh, it's frozen. Okay. That's what I love about the Mexican culture, or at least, my ex-husband's Mexican culture. It's all about family, and it doesn't matter if we're not quote unquote family anymore. Once you're family, you're always family. Are you calling in for the live stream? Just kids playing on the internet. Oh, stupid fucking kids. Back to mute.
Hey,
Leo, hello, how are you?
Oh my God, I've been listening to you since day one.
I know. How are you?
It's been a long time. And I say, oh my God, I finish working at 4 o'clock, and that's my first thing that I put in my car. Oh my God, I'm waiting for Diavatalks.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
You're awesome.
I think it's so fun to be part of people's day. Like they schedule stuff around me, because I do the same thing. When I wake up, I listen to a certain creator. When I go to lay down, I listen to a different creator. When I do this, I listen to another creator. It's so funny. I'm exactly the same way as y'all.
I know. And my friend was telling me, why did you listen here? Why you have to go for a bump to TikTok? Because I love my Facebook debate. And he said, oh my God. And
Thank you.
I sent the link to a few of them. Some of those we went to last time to No King Day.
Uh-huh.
And I sent all my links to them. I said, hey, follow her.
Oh,
This is
thank
our
you.
voice. And it's true. You are our voice.
Thank you so
And
much.
basically, you know how many of us we want to say that to MAGA, and we can, and you actually able to do it, and it's basically you are our voice. And
Oh, well, I'm so proud to be your voice.
I am in Florida, and you know how Florida is.
I surely do. Are you in South Florida or Central or North?
No, I am in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the Orlando area.
Oh yeah, I love Orlando. Orlando's beautiful. Actually, I have friends over there in Orlando, and I usually go over there to the parks, and everything is time to go to the parks.
Of course, everybody comes to Orlando for the parks.
Yeah. But it's actually, I would just thank you for allowing me to say thank you very much for our voice, and I mean I'm sure that actually many people will say the same thing, because
Thank you.
we actually, I guess we don't have the courage to say that to the MAGAs, because you know how many crazy MAGAs are.
Oh, they are. Oh yeah, they are. They're crazy.
Yeah.
And I get the crazy crazies, because I get all the misogynist men who want to come in and be like, "Oh, I'm going to teach this chick a thing or two."
I know. It's like the funny part is that they come in with that idea that I will actually
Like they're going to school me. Yeah.
school you. And I say to myself, they don't even have a clue how long she's been in this show, and then how long she's studied all this before she gets to
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I have to, I have to research everything to make sure that I understand what it is, and make sure that it's factually correct, and, all of those things before I come on here and say it. So I love when they want to challenge me. They're like, and I'm like,
now let me tell you, you're right. I mean, all those people like that lady that was early, I mean, that's all that MAGA that we need to be scared, because they come in with this sweet voice. We're gonna
Yep.
be friends. We're gonna be friends. And boom.
she kept saying, "I really appreciate you being so nice to me. I really appreciate you being so nice to me. And I felt like saying, I don't want to. I'm literally trying to have a conversation. I really thought I could reach her. I'm not going to lie. I really thought, because she was actually listening. She wasn't pushing back too much. So I thought maybe she's listening to what I say. Well, you guys got me at 200K. Thank you. Yeah. I thought I was actually maybe reaching her, and then I was like, no, absolutely, she just no, because her visceral reaction to Val saying that he voted for Kamala Harris literally solidified exactly what I thought.
Yeah, and actually, I was expecting that she will actually go into that role because when she mentioned to you that actually she said, I don't see color.
Oh my God.
Color. And then she said about Kamala, I said, bitch, you don't see color.
I promise you see color. But and I'm going to be honest with you, that's what I was raised to say, because that's what my mom and dad have always said. Oh, we don't see color. And I used to tell people that, oh, I don't see color, when I was younger, because that's what my mom and dad said. Which was my way of saying, like, I accept you and I love you. But I didn't know until older and doing the deconstruct and doing the work that you saying I don't see color is racist. Because it's like, no, you need to see my color, but then still appreciate it and know that I'm equal to yours. You can't not. They're lying if they say they don't see color. You're lying. There is a difference between me and Kamala Harris. You see the color with your eyes. You see it. So to deny you don't see color is so ridiculous.
And it's like when they say, oh, I am not racist because I have my brother.
I have Hispanic family members. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, as you guys know, when I talk about racism, I don't ever bring up my half Mexican children, do I?
No.
Never. Because I don't need to tokenize my kids, my two adult kids, to be like, I'm not racist because my kids are half Mexican. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm working on being anti-racist without bringing my kids into it at all. Because I don't need to tokenize them to prove that I'm not racist. I come on here with my words and my advocacy and my standing up for people and being in the trenches. I'm not just an ally. I'm an accomplice. I'm in the trenches. I'm trying to get the anti-racism out. That's how I prove to people that I'm not racist, is by being and doing the work. So you do it when you show it, and I hate it. I've been out with Ava. We'll be picking up dinner or at the store or whatever. And, a person of color will give me a side eye or something. And I want to look at them and say, I'm not like them. I'm not. I know she sees an older white lady who they probably, oh God, she's probably a Karen. I wish there was like a little badge I could wear to be like, I'm not like those people. And I told Ava, I said, they have every right not to trust me.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't know me. They don't know I've done the work. And the white people have let them down and have shit on them so much they don't. I don't deserve to be trusted right away. They would have to see me in action. They would have to see me in more than one occasion for them to draw the conclusion that I'm not like them. I can't just tell them I'm not like all the other white people.
And I think that actually that's what they don't understand it, because you explained to her that I'm a white girl too. I already have that in me, but she thought that the lady didn't get that what you was trying to say, and basically instead of saying yes, thank you for actually show me how I can be better and not have that racism on me, learn it. And she didn't get that part. I get it.
And I'm like, you need to do some I said, you need to do some inner inspection. And maybe she's like, I don't need to do that because that doesn't even enter my mind. I'm like, oh Lord. That means you need to do it twice as hard, ma'am.
Yeah, and I was laughing because I said, I can't believe, lady, you don't understand what she's saying, giving me that I'm a second language. I mean, I learned English here. I understand exactly what she's saying, and you don't get it.
Yeah, she's like, I don't even need to think about it because I don't think that way. I'm like, oh Lord, woman, you are in denial. And I thought I did a pretty good job explaining that it was, inherent in the system. That's why if you are white in this country, you have those biases, those inherent racisms built in, essentially.
Correct. You actually explained to even me, I understand what you were saying.
Okay, good. I was hoping I was being clear enough about it because, MAGAs aren't that smart. So I was trying to say it in a way that she could understand. Yeah, exactly. She felt like she had nothing left to learn. That's exactly right, Sitter. Yeah. That was the problem. She's like, I don't even need to think about that because I don't think about race. I'm like, oh, please, woman. You can tell that BS to somebody else, but this bitch ain't buying it.
Yeah, they're gonna find out every kind of excuse to protect what they actually
try to remember, Dia. I'm so bad about raids. I'll try to. But Leo, I got like 1 minute left. Do you want to say something before you go?
And thank you for having me over. Okay, thank you. And
Oh, of course. I love you back. Thank you.
I was a little scared last time when you say, that you there were no magas and you made me actually go off, and you say, no, I'm gonna come back. I will stay here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't going anywhere. You guys are my family. You guys told me that you would support me if I showed up every day, and you guys have supported me every single day, and I show up every day. So I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you for your voice.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a good night. Okay.
You too, honey. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. Let me see if I can squeeze one more in. Crimson, hello. Hi, I'm good. How are you? I don't have much time left, but I hadn't thought I'd talk to you before, so I thought I'd bring you up and chat with you for a second.
You haven't talked to me before, and I was trying to get you when I see that they want you, for whatever reason. But I wanted to ask you about a couple of questions, and kudos to you checking that lady in Texas, because I'm in Texas, and I didn't appreciate that shit with the damn.
Thank you.
I throw that out there. But I wanted to know, have you heard anything about any of the floodwaters in Oregon and
No.
Wyoming?
Only on TikTok, because none of the news is covering any of it.
I agree. I mean, from what I'm understanding, these people have lost everything. No FEMA, no nothing, but yet still we don't hear anything about it.
No.
I also heard about a tractor trailer that was in Whiteland, Indiana, I believe it is, and it was 10 boxes of smugs on this trailer that they seized in Whiteland, Indiana. Nobody has heard about that, and this happened yesterday.
Oh, it wasn't an immigrant?
It was supposed to be, I guess, a guy that was doing his pre-trip on his truck. I'm a trucker as well. And I understand what he said, but he said a pre-trip. Well, when he did that, he found out that his trailer doors had been tampered with. And when he called the cops, whatever, and they haul off and saw that it was some slugs in his trailer. And they were saying it was like $60-something million worth of.
Oh my God.
I may have that figure wrong,
but obviously it was a lot.
Yes, I'll say that. And so don't say the drugs were not coming in yet. And that truck could have been a decoy. And what they said, the largest in Indiana. It was a bigger truck that came in with more smugs.
Wow.
But I love you. I'll try my best to catch you every day.
Well, I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, I do. I love how you demonstrate, so take no shit from, because I feel the exact same way. You know, for real.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you letting me come up. I know you gotta go.
I do, but thank you so much.
I'll talk to you again.
Absolutely.
All right.
You have a good day, honey. Thank you. Yeah, I know that Washington's having flooding, Oregon. But I've only seen it on TikTok. The news has not said anything about it because there is no FEMA left, y'all. He gutted everything. I've heard people's fucking their cars are just like floating away, houses floating. I mean, and there's no coverage.
And why can't they report that?
Right.
When it's obviously happening, take the clips from TikTok.
That's crazy.
You don't have enough money. Just take the clips from TikTok.
That's awful. He doesn't give a shit about anybody in this fucking country. He don't give about anybody. 2 levees breached and flooded. Oh my God. And they're not going to say anything. The president's just going to be like, fuck you. Okay, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
God, he's such a horrible, wretched person.
I
All right, y'all. I love you. Thank you so much for the cash apps, the Bembos, the likes. You guys got me over 200,000 likes today. I didn't have to do any restarts, which was holy shit. Yay. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Come back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern and we'll do it all over again. Have a great rest of your day. Mwah. Love you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Everybody go raid Brian Rundle. Go raid Brian Rundle. Say Diavatalks is raiding you. I am so bad with the raids. They told me 2 minutes ago, make sure you raid Brian Rundle, and I forgot. Bye, everybody.